Hello, Kazakhstan! Wow. Hello. Sorry. I'm listening to the capital. Hang on. Turn this off. Hang on. Hang on. I'm going to turn this off. Hang on. Just listen to Capital. Bloody good station. Thank you. Thank you. It's Monday. Just had a stroppy email from Keith Dutton. Let's bring up Keith Dutton's email before we even start. Well, Chris is taking control. But this is very... Listen to this. Keith Dutton. May I say, live on the radio, Keith Dutton is an idiot. An idiot, a fool, and a very, very rude child. I suspect he's a child because listen to this. It's a long email, but I'm going to read it. By the way, if you wish to call in, it's 08709090973. Iain, when will you learn that being rude is not funny? Well, you're wrong there, Keith. It is. So up yours. Particularly when the manner of rudeness is repeated frequently. Well, it is funny. You're wrong there. So up yours. Do you realise that many people... Now, this is... this is great. Do you realise that many people listening to LBC are trying to improve / learn English? Are they? If you're listening to this station, unless you're an alien monitoring our radio signals, I don't know, if you're listening to this station, this show, to try and improve and learn your English, would you give me a call now? 08709090973. Let's see if the phone lines go mental with crazy foreigners trying to learn English via listening to a radio. Idiot. You have been fortunate to have had a good education. By using English incorrectly, I don't think I do, you are in practice patronising and demeaning some of your listeners. For example, the use of the... here we go. In front of place names may have been amusing for an hour or so. It is now very boring, sad and irresponsible. Well, Keith... That's the way we used to say it in this country. That's the correct way of saying place names, is putting the in front of it. That's why I do it. I'm not doing it to be all affected and... Am I a bit crazy? Yeah, I'm like Chris Evans in 94. I'm not. That's how we used to say. Up until the late 50s, everyone would say the in front of place names, Keith. So you're wrong there. You have the talent to be amusing without lowering yourself to such depths. Show some responsibility and try and be polite and correct for a change. I may then listen to your show again. I only hear it now when I am waiting for travel information and news headlines. So you listen to a whole hour of broadcasting for something that happens every 15 minutes. You could go to LBC News 11:52, Keith. Show some responsibility... Oh, I don't know it. A number of my colleagues and friends feel the same. You have no friends, Keith. You have no colleagues. One potential advertiser would not consider advertising on LBC because of your rudeness. It is a shame. You have the talent to entertain without rudeness. Use it. Well, Keith, done up yours. Because you are wrong. And so, look, no one has said, do you know what? I would advertise on LBC, except for that idiot who's on between 3 and 6:30. No one said that because they could specify that the advert didn't go out during this show, if they felt like that, Keith. Keith Dutton. Very tempted to read his email address out and we can all bombard him with film. I'm not going to, Chris. I know the rules. I've been sacked from enough places to know exactly what I can get away with, for Christ's sake. Yeah, well, don't forget, I remember I've got a mortgage now, so I learn. I'm a little bit quiet in my ears. Is there anything that could be done about that? We've got Lady Alex, because Helen behind the glass is off having a... yeah, well, I've turned up the volume at my end. Can you get your end up? Can you get your end up? Where's the knob? I need to get it up. I can't hear. Is that better, or have you just pretended to move something so that I go, oh yeah, that feels definitely better. Ken is in the Camden Town. Hello, Ken.
Hiya.
Hey, Ken, what can I do for you, my friend?
Well, just this chap that's actually emailed into you.
The what, sorry?
This chap that's emailed into you.
Oh, Keith Dutton?
Well, whoever he is, anyway. I think he's a nut already, to be honest. Email in going on about all of this rubbish that he's saying to you. Well, I mean, if he doesn't like it, then he shouldn't listen to you.
Then he shouldn't listen to it. I think today's show is going to be dedicated to the memory of Keith Dutton. Because he's a fool.
Good idea.
Ken, are you learning English via this radio show?
Well, not really, no.
Well, there you go, you see. As if anybody is. I'm sure there may be 1 or 2 people that use this station as an aid, but I am one of the best-spoken people on radio, for God's sakes. Ken, have you got a message for Keith Dutton?
Tell him to tune into another station.
Yes, exactly. For example, he could tune into this. Hang on.
We really do play more music during the workday.
It's Capital. He could tune into that, couldn't he?
Good idea.
It's a good idea. It's not a good idea, 'cause they're rubbish, but they're just playing Kelly Clarkson. I like her. I like Kelly Clarkson. For a long time, I thought that Kelly Clarkson was the big fat black gentleman who won the first Pop Idol, and I was very surprised. I think I was very surprised when I saw it was quite a fit, slim young lady. So, dear. There's another rude email. Ian, were you dropped on your head as a child? I think you must have been. Or Colin, that's very, very rude to call into questioning the parentage that my parents gave me. Anyway, it's Monday. We're back in the New York groove. I feel I've kind of peaked a little bit too early. This is kind of the normal excitement and venom that I save for a Thursday. Marla's in the Docklands.
Hello.
Hey, Marla.
Hey, Ian.
Yes?
I would like you to read my email out that I sent you yesterday because it would make up for Keith Dutton's
yes.
email.
I don't...
A really nice email.
I replied to it, didn't I?
Did you? I don't know because I'm still at work.
Yes, I did reply to it. I haven't got it on my computer now because I had to delete everything. But basically, you're the lady. We played country tennis.
Yes, we did.
Sorry?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Country tennis, by the way, is where I would name a country I've been to, she would, vice versa. And you were saying that you didn't get me, but then one day, almost as if you'd been visited by Jesus himself. I'm not saying I'm Jesus, I'm in trouble now, but you suddenly, you got it. I entered your heart, and you got the show.
Yeah, I absolutely get you. I get your humour.
Yes.
And I get you now.
Exactly. And I did send you an email saying thank you very much. And I had I had a little cry reading that because surprisingly, I have to wade through a lot of abuse. The computers and emails are supposed to make our lives easier and better and more peaceful. They don't, Marla. It means that idiots like Keith Dutton can send... and this is one of the polite ones I've got. You should see the filth I get. In fact, you can see some of the filth if you go to iainlee.co.uk. Some of the rude emails I've been sent, I've put up there. Very naughty.
Oh, no, I don't want to read those.
No, you don't want to read those, because they do contain coarse indoor language. Marla, can I ask...
You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you. Can I ask you, do you have plants in your house?
Yes, I do.
You're a fool. Why do you have them?
Because I'm learning. I'm actually learning to take care of them.
You're learning to take care of them?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why? Because I thought I really ought to learn to take care of... Oh, it's a long story. I don't have kids.
Man, I'm going to ask you a question. You won't be offended, will you?
No.
Are you, have you recently been released from prison for murder or something?
No.
You haven't? Okay. I was just curious as to why... Because I can tell you look after plants. You water them, you give them a bit of baby bio, and you put them in the sunlight, and that's it.
No, you're wrong.
I'm right.
No. Because in my flat, the temperature changes from cold to hot, and a lot of my plants actually die. So it requires lots of skill keeping them alive.
Yes. Well, you're breaking up a little bit, but I'll put this out. If you keep plants, sir, madam, you are a fool, because they're supposed to make our lives more relaxed. We've got lovely plants. Aren't the plants nice? They're not. I spent a whole weekend. We've moved a lot of stuff around in the flat. Stuff has been in boxes while decorating has been done and things like that. And I was unpacking stuff, and I found a lot of plants that had died, were dying, had been sorely neglected recently. And I spent the whole weekend trying to revive these plants, and I've got to repot a couple of them because they're not even mine. Why have I got to do it? What do plants? And we have plants here at LBC Towers which are rented. We rent these plants. It costs, isn't it, something like £5,000 a year to rent these plants? And you say it's money well spent, Agent Chris, but isn't LBC in serious financial trouble? I believe it is, which is why I'm certainly taking a pay cut later this week. Well, I'm only working 4 days a week now. Only doing 4-day weeks. I'm not going to come in on Friday this week, I don't think. Anyway, that's by the by. £5,000 a year, and we get a lovely, if slightly, we get a nice lady coming round every month cleaning the plants. £5,000 a year. That's a lot of money that could be going to, I don't know, a children's hospital. Do you know what I mean? The money, I'm not being flippant, the money could be better spent than on plants. And this woman, who looks miserable, has to go round, and everyone goes, here comes the plant lady. Here comes the plant lady. Quick, the plant lady. Maybe it's just Chris and I don't know. If you've got plants, you're a fool. 0870 9090 973. Oh, and don't even get me started on giving out bouquets of flowers. Jeez! Let us get the latest on the roads and indeed the trains with Lord Richard of Hakea.
Let's go to the A3.
Presenter of the year.
It's true. Jackie's in the Romford.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello, Jackie.
How are you?
Yes.
I really do enjoy your show.
Thank you, very kind.
Originally, especially when I thought you were rather pretentious when you were saying the ethics.
It's the way that the place names used to be said until about 1957. I think it kind of fizzled out.
I know, but I think it's wonderful because I'm in the Romford now, and I think that's how it should be.
Have you got a message for Keith Dutton, my chief detractor?
Well, people who are learning English shouldn't really be listening to LBC. They should be listening to BBC World Service.
They should be listening to the World Service. You're correct.
Exactly. This is a bit of fun. It's a bit of hilarity. So you should just basically have a sense of humour.
Can I just read an email out that has been sent? Apparently, it's been sent by someone called Ahmed, but the email is from someone Andrew Arioff. Let me read this out. Just come in. I'll have to censor it slightly. Hang on. I think I've got a beep somewhere. Have I got a beep that I can use? Hang on a second. Yeah, I've got this. Hang on. Okay. Ian, I have just read your emails and responses on your website. Wow. Ian, you are a stupid... just like your mother and father. Get a life, you no good for nothing rude... piece of... best regards, you mother... Wow, now that's a little bit, angry, isn't it?
Very, very angry, unnecessarily so.
Andrew Arioff, who works for Al Visual. I don't know who they are, but I shall certainly be writing to the head of their company and, saying something. Anyway, yes. Now, Jackie, are you one of these fools that has plants in your house?
Plants that were given to me.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
But if they're given, you have to sort of have them and then just hopefully look after them as best as you can.
But they're a pain.
Dying, though.
Well, of course they're dying, because they always die. They're so much hassle to look after.
Yeah, they are. I agree totally. I used to have a yucca that died, and then it sort of rejuvenated itself.
A yassa?
Yucca.
Oh, yucca.
Yeah, a yucca. It died, and I thought it was dead. It took me so long to take it out, it grew again.
What? You're the reanimator of plants. You're a miracle woman.
Thank you. Jackie's from the Romford, remember that?
Jackie, I remember it, and I will bear that in mind for the rest of my life. Thank you. If you've got... Why do we have plants? Oh, yeah, because it gives us oxygen to breathe and stuff. So, no, it doesn't. You can get that in cans. I've seen it. Let's just... OK, this is what we need to do. The whole of the country, let's pave over it, because buildings are so much better than plants. We'll have one garden, one park, Regent's Park. We'll keep most of Regent's Park. We'll close some of it. Excuse me. And we'll get rid of the plants. It really got my goat this weekend. Did my nutting looking after these plants. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. You can email Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. Just seeing if there's any more abuse coming in. Adine is in the Islington.
Didine, yeah.
Goodine.
Yeah. Hi, I'm French and...
Bonjour.
I try... Bonjour, yeah.
Ça va?
Ça va très très bien.
J'ai 2 ans.
Thank you. I'm calling because I try all the time to listen to radio to improve my listening, and I think it's a nice way, to learn English.
But you listen to LBC 97.3 to improve on your English. I mean, that's a good thing.
I listen to it because I'm a driver, and I listen to it from 8 till 5.
Wow.
So.
Who would you say, which presenter speaks English the best?
I think you are all, good.
But
I can't. I can say that you are all good. Yeah.
Which one is more good, though? One of us must be more good than one of the others.
I like. About the accent. I like the Ferrari accent and
Nick
O'Brien.
Ferris. Nick Ferris and O'Brien. So you prefer Nick Ferris and O'Brien seems to be beating me in a lot of these. Whenever I ask anyone who's your favourite presenter, O'Brien seems to pop out. And Goodine, how bad was your English before you started listening to this station?
It was the same. I think it's still bad.
It's not brilliant, but you're making the effort, and we appreciate that.
Okay, thank you.
Goodine, thank you very much. It's all because of a very stroppy email from Keith Dutton. This show is dedicated to the memory of Keith Dutton. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. Andrew, I apologise. I apologise what I've done there. Andrew, I apologise. The fella I just read that email out, that was one of the emails from my website that he'd copied off. He'd written something underneath it. Andrew, I'm very, very sorry. Oh, dear, I feel really bad now. I've just slagged off Andrew Arioff, who I'm sure is an excellent, and wherever it is he works at Al Visual, I'm sure they're an excellent company. And at least I realised, but after I'd slagged him off on the radio, that's not good. I'm going to send him an email. Hang on a second. Sorry, Richard in the Feltham.
Hello, Ian.
Richard, I'm just going to send an email to Andrew because I've been very rude to him and I didn't mean to. Hang on.
Go on in.
Dear Andrew, I am very sorry. Just give me a second. Very sorry.
About Keith Dutton anyway. I'm ringing out about.
Sorry.
I'm ringing out about Keith Dutton anyway.
Keith, well, this isn't to Keith Dutton because he's an idiot. This is to Andrew, who I was rude to. I'm very sorry for the rude way I had a go at you on LBC 97.3. Please accept. Put another very in there, do you reckon, Chris? Where? I'm very, very sorry. Okay, hang on. Very, very sorry. Please accept my humblest. I can admit I'm wrong when I'm wrong. Apologies, sir. I spelt love wrong.
That's all right, mate. Don't worry about it.
No worries. Nearly there, mate. There we go. Let me just... dear Andrew, I'm very, very sorry for the rude way I had to go at you in LBC 97.3. I put the point in there. Please accept my humblest apologies, sir. I love you, Ian, and there's a nice kiss. Well, that's that sent off. OK, excellent. Richard!
Hello, mate.
You called in, did you?
Yeah, it's Keith Dutton, fella.
Oh, Dutton.
Sorry, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he's a fool.
No, why would I want to listen to a radio station to improve my English?
Yes.
And my intelligence. I mean, I'm a dinlo, yeah? And that's why I listen to your show. I mean, you make me laugh. You're crazy, mate. You're nutter.
Yes, I will kill again.
Since I've been listening to you, I've been talking like Jonathan Ross. My speech has got worse. My education's gone down.
So you're hang on, this is good. You're saying that this show has made you thicker?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Thicker. Well, this is can we get...
I go around saying to my friends now, and things like that, because... You talk like that.
I like it. Richard, could you do me a favour?
Haven't we?
I see an advertising campaign coming here that has never been done before. Could you say, I am Richard from the Feltham, and since listening to the Iain Lee show, I've become thicker, my friend?
What, my name's Richard from Feltham. Since I've been listening to the Iain Lee show, I've got absolutely thicker, and I call my friends friend now.
Love it. Richard, have you got plants?
Do I have plant? I've got one in my office, yeah.
What? Then why do you... See, why would you have a plant? It's an odd thing to do, isn't it? You do, I'm going to get a nice little bit of green...
It's one of these things you don't hardly water, and it just does itself,
Spider... Is it a spider plant?
I think so, like that, yeah.
You don't know, do you?
No, I know, I'm stupid, don't I?
Yeah, bless you. Oh, Richard, sorry, I cut you off. Come back.
Yeah, hello.
Hello there.
Hello, mate. Did you cut me off?
Yeah, but you're back now.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. That's good. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying now.
OK, well, I'll cut you off now. 08709090973. Any time Richard calls through, Agent Chris, I want him to come straight to air, because he's good. He's good. You can email as well, Iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. We're getting lots of emails from people pretending to be foreign, which is very, very odd. I'm confused by this. And they're all written in... Iain, sorry to get techie. How can I listen to LBC on iTunes? You don't get the live stream on iTunes, I don't think. Go to the LBC website. You can listen to us on the LBC website. It's there. Oh dear. What's a lot of... We can go through those in there. 08709090973 is the telephone number. If you've got plants, you're a fool. Also, I want to know, are you lucky enough to have a job where you're allowed to spark up a fag? Are you allowed to have fags where you work? We'll talk about that after the news. First of all, though, it's Paul in the Wallington.
Hello there, hi Ian, how are you?
Hello, Paul. I'm all right.
Good. Ian, I don't know your feelings on this, but I watched Crufts last night.
Yes.
I'm like millions of other people, I'm a dog lover.
Yes.
Did you happen to watch it by any chance?
I didn't watch it last night, but I did watch it, I think, on Friday night, hosted by the slightly rubbish Ben Fogle.
Very true, very true. What winds me up is I've got 3 dogs, and they're dogs, right?
Yeah.
Dogs are dogs.
Dogs are dogs.
These dogs come on, right?
Poncy dogs.
There's ladies and blokes touching their arse, pulling their legs out, brushing them.
What, this is to the dog, is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Putting bows in their hair.
Yes.
Which I think is totally unnatural. But what I found disgusting about last night was a woman had trained a dog, right, to do a 4.5 minute dance to all that jazz. No, listen, on his back legs, walking backwards, turning around, doing this, doing that. Now, I understand that performing animals are banned from circuses, right?
Yes.
Because they're not... Poodles jumping through the hoops?
No.
Banned.
Banned.
Right?
Yes.
But the BBC, right, with I should imagine, like, there was 3,500 people in the arena.
Yes.
Were clapping
Yeah.
to this woman that had trained this dog
Shameful.
to perform like a seal. And I think, I'm not an animal rights person, nothing like that. But a dog was developed to walk on 4 legs, not 2.
You're absolutely right. We'll be talking about that, actually, as well, after this.
The presenter of the year.
Yeah. It's all gone scattergun. We were going to talk about weird animals. We'll do that in a bit. But just to say, we're bullying Agent Chris. You know plug sockets and the switches on them? He hates them if they're turned on and there's no plug in the socket. So I've gone around and I've turned on all the switches. Agent Chris is looking very, very uncomfortable. Well, it turns out Keith Dutton, who's complained about me, writes reviews for cruises. He concludes his review here. All in all, we had a great week. The kids are definitely cruisers now, and as they get older, we'll be doing more activities. Now, yes, I thought it meant that as well. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but,
Ian Lee says cruises are for chads and common people.
Yep.
Well, he'd have to say that. He can't afford to go on one,
right,
poor soul.
You keep believing that, my young friend. 08709090973 is the telephone number. Ian, get fake plants. You pay once and they last longer than people. Problem solved? Says Bruce. No, Bruce. Problem is not solved, because plants, they look rubbish as well. Oh, yeah, what I've got in my place here is it's green and it's stuck in some mud. Why would you want to have that why would you want to have that in your living room? Why would I want to get dirt in my house? And then you've got to repot them. 08709090973 is the telephone number. We're dissing plants. We'll diss animals in a minute as well. Ian, I thank you for you helped me learn the English. The laugh is coming every day on your jokes. From Rob. Hello again, Ian. My missus wants a plant in the house. Can you again please tell her as stupid it is to have a plant in there? It's ridiculous. Why would you have it? What? Can someone phone me up and tell me what benefits they get from plants? What do plants do for you? Naff all, I say. We will be speaking about freakish animals a bit later on. Before that, though, 0870 9090973, by the way, is the telephone number. Stephen's in the Chester.
Oh, Ian, I've been running a poll on iainlee.co, me and the geezers, over the last few days.
.uk, yes.
Yeah, we've been wanting to get...
Oh, you're the freak that's been sending me these emails?
Yes.
I went to vote on this poll and I couldn't.
Well, I don't know why. Perhaps you must be a member.
But is the poll still running or is it finished?
Oh, it's still running. 5 days. Oh, by the way, 80% want to go out with you, 2 turned you down.
So by those statistics, I know that 80% want to go at me, 2 turn me down, 10 people have voted. What is that? Explain this poll, Steve.
Well, what we want to do is go out with you on a Friday night. Chavy Vicky says you'd be scared to death.
Yep.
We'll have Mario as the driver, running the sound system.
Yes.
Barry's going to do the singing.
Lovely.
Dr. Khan's going to be the first aider.
Oh, I don't want him.
You are going to be there to distract the munters.
Well, distract them? What? You're not implying I have to cop off with ugly people again, are you?
We want somebody who sort of takes the ugly people away.
Stephen, why would I want to go out with any of you?
Because we're all friends.
Not with me, you're not.
Well, we're all going to be there Friday. All the entrances are covered.
Yeah, I'm not here this Friday.
Don't try and get away.
I'm not here this Friday.
This is welcome.
Yeah, I'm not here this Friday.
Ah, well, we'll shift the dates. You won't know.
I won't know what. No, I'm worried. No, I can't go out with you because I suspect that one of the party, possibly you, Stephen, could be a mental person with a knife in your sock.
Oh, surely not. Anyway, you're welcome, all right?
Thank you.
But you will have to chip in for petrol.
And where were you thinking of going?
Well, we thought of going to see a Kiss tribute band.
Very nice. I'm always up for that.
Yeah, so that would be good.
Yes.
And what if we were to bring the man himself from Kiss?
Who would that be?
I've forgotten his name.
There we go, Stephen. No, I'm not going to go out with any listeners. Not after what happened last time. OK, we do a thing where... Thank you very much, though, for the suggestion. You can go and vote on the poll. I suggest you go to the website and vote against it, because it's a very, very bad idea. We do a thing where you can... No, it's the random phone call time, ladies. Oh, we're going to do the suggestions comments box as well later on, maybe in about an hour. We'll do that at 4:30, shall we? It's an irregular thing we do, once every couple of weeks. The comments and suggestions box for LBC 97.3, not necessarily... complaints. We'll do that in an hour. I've just reminded... is the jingle not ready? Oh, well... I'm not being funny. Heather Jingles and Nigel have had 3 weeks to get off their butts, 2 weeks to get off their backsides, and do that. Nigel, why did you not do it?
Oh, God, I've gone completely mad.
Well, that would be a good enough reason for me, I suppose. Well, we'll do it without the jingle. We haven't got a jingle for this, and this is a feature now. Sorry, we're doing that. Such a bad show today. It's Monday, and it's a bad show already. Is that Heather? What does she want? Put her through quickly. Flippin' hell, I've got to do this now. I'm going to be late for this now. Yes?
Hello?
Hello, is that Heather Jingles?
Yes, it is.
You're on the wireless.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise it was today. You didn't warn me, did you?
Well, the thing is, we did this feature first 2 weeks ago. You came flouncing in, flowers in your hair, saying, I've got a brilliant idea. How very dare you? Why don't I knock up a little jingle? And we're like, oh, that would be great, thank you. 2 weeks later, it's not here!
Well, I thought you were going to do it at the end of the week.
Well, I've trailed it now for today.
Well, you'll just have to change it.
So you're saying, if we did it on Friday, you would have a jingle for us?
Yes. If you did it on Thursday, I'd have a jingle for
I'm not here on Friday.
Well, do it on Thursday, then.
But then that's not the end of the week.
We'll do it on Wednesday. Well, it's near the end of the week, isn't it? It's the second half of the week.
How about we did it tomorrow?
Do it tomorrow, then.
And you will have a jingle for me?
I will have a jingle.
The thing is, I've trailed it now.
Well, just trail it. That's good, isn't it? Tell people to save it till tomorrow.
Heather, you sound a bit...
Trail ahead. You know you should trail ahead in this on this station.
Are you a bit down? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sound down.
Well, it's down. I'm talking to you.
Would some good party music cheer you up?
No.
Because I've got... Hang on, my radio's tuned into Capital. It's Capital!
No way.
Yeah! Do it! Yeah, you like those Scissor Sisters? Good band, huh?
Very good.
Oh dear, she's in a band. Thanks very much, Heather. What the hell is wrong with her? Unbelievable. Well, we'll do it tomorrow then. Well, that's that. I do like that song. Anyway. Is she alright? I'm worried that she sounded a bit down. We'll sing her a song later. Anyway, random phone call time. We'll do the comments box tomorrow. Random phone call time now. You can nominate yourself or a friend or a relative to receive a live random phone call. That we pre-record, so it's not that live. And if you get that, if I call you up, you can ask me any one question you want. Now, what we've decided we're going to do is we're going to bleep out the answer I give to the question. So only the person who asks the question, the other person on the other end of the phone call, gets to hear it. The listener does not. If you want to nominate yourself or someone, send an email to iain@lbc.co.uk with the name of the person, their phone number, and maybe a little bit about them. I got an email from Nicola. Iain, random phone call to John Kelly and ask him if he will ever ask me to marry him. That sounded sad. It broke my heart. We called up this John Kelly, and we put the question to him. Nicola Staley?
I do indeed. Who's this?
She wants to know if you're ever going to ask her to marry her.
Who's this? I can't make out your voice.
You can't make out my voice, can you? Do you ever listen to the radio?
From time to time.
Well, okay, what station would you listen to normally?
I would probably listen to Talk Sport.
That's the wrong answer. But never mind. If James Whale or one of those other fools wasn't on Talk Sport, which station would you be listening to then?
On Talk Sport itself.
No, forget Talk Sport for a minute, man. Name another station you like apart from that one.
Oh, LBC's my favourite.
There we go. Thank you. At last we're getting it. And who's your favourite presenter on LBC 97.3? Don't say James Whale.
Absolutely not. Anna Rayburn.
She's your favourite?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is going to be another one of those calls. Who's your second favourite?
You.
And I am...
It's gone.
You haven't got a clue, have you? You're just saying it at random. You think this is... It's Iain Lee from the Afternoon Wireless Show.
Ah, of course, yes.
Yes, you don't know who I am, do you?
I've got an inkling.
Listen, Nicola has emailed in saying, call John, ask him if he will ever ask me to marry him. John, are you ever going to ask her to marry you? She wants it.
Well, she does indeed. That's perfectly true. You're correct there.
The wedding, I mean.
Oh, yes. She wants that as well, of course.
Yes. Oh, dear God, I'm in trouble. So you're not going to ask her to marry you?
I very well may do.
But you probably won't.
Who says that?
John, listen, very quickly, I won't put any more pressure on you. It's unfair of Nicola to have sent this email in.
Absolutely not. No, she's a lovely, lovely girl.
Oh, hang on, don't start defending her now, for God's sake. A minute ago, you were virtually finishing with her. John, listen, very quickly, you're allowed to ask me any question you want to ask. And when I say any question, it can be anything you want. It can be personal, emotional, sexual. It can be to do with work. It can be anything.
any question whatsoever.
And I will give you a 100% honest answer.
Have you ever kissed a boy on the lips? Fair play.
Yeah, nice one. John, thanks very much for that.
Cheers, take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye.
We bleeped out the answer to that with Philip in South Millward's hoodie. I hope you weren't offended. If you want to nominate someone, or yourself, make sure they got a good question. That was a good question. Then Ian at lbc.co.uk. Paul is in the Chelmsford. Hello, Paul.
Good afternoon, Ian. Are you well?
Paul, you're a very, very polite gentleman.
You said that before, actually. It's very nice of you. Thank you.
Well, then that's then obviously your display. I'm in an odd mood, Paul. I'm kind of tired. I'm not really with it today. I'm having trouble finishing sentences. And there's no.
Just go home.
Oh, man, I wish I could. I wish I could. I've got a suit hanging up over there, which I need to put on during the last half hour of the show, because I need to leave here at 6:30, so I will be stripping off later on in the show and putting a suit on. Anyway, Paul, what can I do for you, my friend?
Very quickly.
Yes.
House plants are generally very poor gifts from people who come round and don't bring wine and things. So, and for mums, is it appropriate, do you think, to just throw them away, or to put them somewhere else, like in the garden, see how they get on?
Well, with some plants you're supposed to be able to move to the garden, but I don't see why I should do that, because that's going to get me dirty.
Right.
Could you ever... are you saying give away the plants?
No, just dispose, because I've got two, which I hate. One's in the downstairs toilet covered in dust,
Yeah.
and the other one's in the kitchen, and we just give it water when it looks a bit poorly, and it's almost like living on death's door permanently. It just seems a shame, so perhaps do away with them, or put them in the garden and see how
Are you
they
saying
fare.
it's like having someone on a life support machine and you want to know whether it's acceptable to stop feeding them via a tube?
I'd appreciate that advice, yes, please.
I don't know if you can. I would feel genuinely guilty about not watering a plant, but it's just a bloody plant. How stupid is that?
It's rubbish. Let me ask you one more thing, very quick. You've got to go to travel, but
You're good. Oh, Paul's good. Yeah, I've got 30 seconds. You're right, yes.
Marks and Spencer, I know I can't say the name, Marks and Spencer, very good socks, you'll never lose them. They've got the day of the week on the bottom. How's that?
Hang on. Marks and Spencer have got socks of the day of the week on?
I've got a pair on today, it's Monday. I'll never lose them. I'll never mismatch them.
Well, you could still lose them even if they got words written on them, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, they go missing, don't they?
Well, yeah, Paul, you could still lose them if they've got words on. Nonsense. A polite man, but a fool. Can you murder plants? Can you chuck plants in the bin, even if they're alive and well? I would feel bad about that. 0870 9090 973. Fine, time now! Let's get the latest on the roads and the trains from the LBC Travel Centre and Lord Richard O'Hakia.
Still looking at problems on the A3.
The year.
Sophian is on the radio. Hello, Sophian.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Hello there.
Actually, it's the first time I'm talking to you, Ian.
Well, thank you very much.
Basically, what I'm going to say to you, actually, some of your called earlier were called Richard. He says that, he became thick listening to your show.
Became thick listening to this show, and I'm proud of that.
To be honest with you, I think he's wrong, man.
What?
Very thick with you. My English, get better and better and better. I learned, a few jokes, like you said. I learned plenty of things from your show.
Yes.
Plus, your show is a bit crazy, man. I like it.
Hey, man, where are you from, Sophian?
I'm from Tunisia, actually.
I love it. I love you. Tell me something you've learnt from this show, specifically. I want an example of what you've learnt from this show.
No, honestly...
no, come on, come on.
I like only one thing, Woody.
Oh, man, do that again. Woody. It's hoodie, but never mind. It's hoodie.
No, honestly, sometimes I'm working when I'm stressed, so I listen to your show. I'm distressed, to be honest.
Okay, let's give you an English lesson. Can you repeat after me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got a mouthful of sausage. I've got a mouthful of sausage.
I got a mouthful of sausage.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
I got a mouthful of sausage.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
I got a mouthful of sausage.
Excellent stuff. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Let's try this one.
Which one?
Shish kebabs. Shish kebabs.
Shish kebab. Shish kebab.
Shish kebabs. Shish kebabs.
Shish kebab.
Excellent. You're doing very well. Okay, let's try this one. Hang on.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
You're doing very well. Do they have shows like this in Tunisia?
We haven't got, I'm planning when I go on holiday, yeah? I'll listen to, through the internet.
Yes.
Your show, actually.
Hey, I'll try. Okay, try this.
Again. I like this one as well, Ian. I like it very well, actually.
Come on, keep going.
Again. Ian is the man.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, let us try. Okay, this is the last one.
Go ahead.
Pop-a-doodle-doo.
Blubber-doo-doo-doo.
Pop-a-doodle-doo.
Blubber-doo-doo-doo.
Pop-a-doodle-doo.
Blubber-doo-doo.
Pop-a-doodle-doo.
Blubber-doo-doo.
Sophia, thank you very, very much, my friend. Call any... we're getting nice... We're getting some of the nicest calls we've ever had on the back of Keith Dutton, the most miserable emailer we've ever had. I know that Keith is still listening. In fact, shall I send Keith... Let me send Keith an email. Hang on a second. Just reply very quickly. Thanks for your email, Keith. Because of your rudeness, we are getting some of the best callers we've ever had. But then you know that because you are still listening. There we go. Peter's in the Orpington. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I know you've been dissing plants. I'm with you on this, actually, because I don't particularly like plants in the house myself.
They do my nutting.
Have you asked the question, what use are they? Have you ever heard of photosynthesis?
Yes, that's when plants convert the sun rays into food for themselves.
Not necessarily sun-rays, light.
Okay,
and
excuse me.
And they take in the oxygen and give out... no, they take in carbon dioxide and they give out...
Do you know what you're talking about, Peter? Do you have a clue what you're talking about?
Yes, I have. They take in the carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen.
So?
Is that right?
Is it right?
Yes, it is. I'm telling you.
Well, you didn't even know which way round it was. How do I know?
I'm telling you.
Okay, but you can get oxygen from tanks. I've seen it. I've seen people... You know people go swimming underwater? They don't rely on plants, do they, for the oxygen? They rely on...
Plants and natural tanks are man-made stuff.
Well, correct.
There you go. There's a use for the plants.
Well, exactly. We should get rid of the plants and make more man-made scuba diving equipment factories.
No. Stick with the plants. Leave a few in the house dotted around the place.
But the thing is, though, we could get rid of 98% of the plants in the world. In fact, no, you're wrong, Peter. I know you. No, I'm gonna question. Yes, the plants produce about 2% of the oxygen we use. Most of the oxygen comes from sea scum and things on top of the sea, like weed on top of the sea.
You're asking for plants in the house.
I'm asking for plants in the house and in the countryside to all be got rid of. And we can keep the seaweed and the scum on top of the water. That's what produces our oxygen, Peter.
Okay, I'll stand to be corrected.
Please,
I learn a lot from you, Ian.
Ryan, Peter, you learn a lot from me. You'll also learn a lot from Ryan. Ryan, can you help me on this?
A lot of rubbish as well.
Hello, Peter. Yeah, it was just right. I've just picked up the end of that. You're talking absolute rubbish. Most, the 90% of the oxygen that we breathe comes from the sea.
Peter?
Yes, I'm going, thank you.
You don't have to... Well, no, hang on, don't...
What do you want?
Ryan is agreeing with me.
90% of the oxygen that we breathe on land comes from the sea.
Who's got their radio on? Peter's got... Ryan, I feel bad now. Peter's just disappeared.
That's all right. It's not my radio, Ian.
No, I feel... well, it was his. I feel that we bullied him, but we only bullied him with science and fact.
Well, science and fact, that's what we work against. Ian, can I just say something?
Of course you can, mate.
Barry is fantastic. You've got to get him on once a day.
Barry from the Watford?
Barry from the Watford. He cracks me up. I heard one of your guys was talking to you the other week after Barry came on and did a bit of a funny one.
Yes.
And he said, I was laughing my socks off. He said, I nearly crashed my car driving down the motorway. I know exactly where he comes from.
Those are bloody rubbish.
Well, we shall, Ryan, we shall see. I don't know if Barry, if you're listening, give us a call.
Was disgusting.
Yes, I bet it was.
Absolutely disgusting.
0870 9090 973, Barry, if you want to give us a call. You're always welcome to come on the air. Let me do these emails, mate. You can email iain@lbc.co.uk. We'll do freakish animals later on, but I do want to know after the news, are you lucky enough to have a job where you can spark up a fag? I saw a postman the other day, puffing away, and he looked... Sure, the post was maybe an hour and a half late, and that man's going to die. He was having the time of his life, though. Ian, are you crazy? Turn off those power sockets. You'll have electricity leaking out all over the place. I enjoy a joke as much as the next guy, but you're putting people's lives at risk, says Mikey in the South Norwood. And Drula's in the Palmer's Green.
Hello there.
Hello there, you're on the radio.
Hello. I just actually turned on and I heard you talking about the plants.
Let's get rid of them.
And getting rid of them. Well, I had a yakka which I had took from work once.
You took a yassa from work?
Well, what happened? The story was there was one growing at work, and the girl who was looking after it let it die.
Oh dear.
So I took it home.
Why did you take a dead plant home?
No, well, it wasn't actually. Well, it wasn't actually dead. It was still alive, but it sort of.
Okay, sorry, I was confused by when you said that someone let it die.
Well, she was just letting it, unwatering it, not letting it water.
Unwatering it, yes.
Rather than taking the whole thing down, home.
Yes.
I cut it,
Yes.
took it home, the top part of it, and replanted it.
Yes.
And it grew. So once it grew, and then I had it for a while, I got fed up with it.
Yes.
So I stuck it in the garden, in the
Yes.
pot, with
Yes.
roots, everything, in the front
Yes.
garden for someone to take. No one took it.
Why would someone take a plant from your front garden?
Well, I have actually had a conifer nicked once from the front garden,
Wow, a conifer connoisseur. Wow, that's incredible.
which I had builders in, and they actually took it.
Years.
But going back to the yucca, I actually left
Yes.
it in the front in the pot for someone
Yes.
to take because I didn't want it.
Years.
And I decided no one wanted it. I took it
Yes.
out of the pot,
Yes.
stuck it over in a dustbin bag.
Years.
Next day, and then it was gone within half an hour.
So once it was out of the pot and it was in a black bag, someone half-inched it.
I threw it on top of the black bag to throw it out so the dustman would take it.
Yeah.
And someone
excuse me,
must have
sorry.
come past and took it.
Years. Uh-huh.
And that was it. So someone's got, hopefully, still got a yucca growing in their house somewhere.
But why would you do you agree with me, Andrew, that plants are a nuisance that we don't need? The world would be a much better place without them.
Well, it depends what plant it is.
All of them. Well, imagine what we could build. You know the rainforest, the tropical rainforest? Imagine what we could build there, Andrula.
No, we need the rainforest.
Why? What does it do for you?
Well, it doesn't, but then...
There we go, let's get rid of it then. Let's get rid of it, and let us to South America. Let's give them Marks and Spencers. Let's give them Brent Cross Shopping Centre. Let's give them W.H. Smith's and Starbucks.
No, I think we should leave plants growing. I think the only thing we could do with getting rid of is actually the trees that are growing...
Trees? We can get rid of trees, definitely.
Growing in the pavement, sort of in the road.
All of them.
That actually overroot and cause subsidence.
Forget subsidence. Let's get rid of Andrula, seriously, let's get rid of every plant in this country. What we can do, we can keep Regent's Park and all the my voice has gone. Excuse me.
I think my daughter is actually listening. My daughter is actually listening into this on the quiet radio, and I'm actually also taping it. And she thinks I'm completely bonkers.
Well, you are. The fact that you've uttered that sentence proves that you are completely bonkers, Andrula.
Okay.
So, do you have any plants in your house?
I have actually. I'm not very good at looking after them, but I have got plants in the house.
I tell you what, Andrula, get rid of the stress, get rid of the hassle, get rid of the plants. Chuck them out.
I've got no comment to that.
Chuck them out. I want a comment. You're not going until I've had a comment.
Oh, so can I get rid of my plants? I like them.
No, get rid of them. They don't love you, Andrula. They're using you.
Do you know what they do? Because I talk to them and they actually grow.
Yeah. That's another reason why we should get rid of plants. They're owned by mental people.
Woody.
Thank you very much. It sounds... in that context, it sounded ruder than I meant it to.
A little blow never hurt anybody.
It's... the other one isn't there, Agent Chris. Not a problem. It'll be under A. No, that one is under A. Oh, okay.
Hash.
Oh, yeah. So childish. Can we just have this is the next quarter?
Hash.
My name's Richard.
A little blow never hurt anybody. Hash. A little blow never hurt anybody. Hash.
Shameful. That's the sort of advice you can get, is it? We're getting rid of plants. I'll tell you why. They're rubbish. They are rubbish. They're a pain in the bum. And it started off, the campaign. I say campaign. It's hardly a campaign.
Hash.
I'm all right, thanks. They say campaign, but to get rid of plants in the home. All plants in the home.
Hash.
Yes, even that. But... oh dear, so childish. But we're going to get rid of all plants all around the world, as Jason Donovan once sang when his pop career was on the wane. 0870 9090 973. I do want to know, we may get on to weird pets a bit later on, but I do want to know what jobs can you smoke on as well. Let's draw up a list of jobs where you're allowed to have a puff on a cigarette. In the old days of radio, you were allowed to smoke in the studio. I did a job about, when was it? I was working at HMV 9 years ago. I was on Steve Wright's show. When he was on, he wasn't on BBC, he might have been on Talk Sport then. It was on something, I don't know, I could be wrong. No, it wasn't Talk Sport, he was on something anyway. And you were allowed to smoke in the studio. And how cool was that? Have you got a job where you can smoke? Let's get the list of, top jobs for smoking. Definitely postmen, I've seen postmen smoking. Paperboy? They probably get cheap fags as well. You can email as well. iain, I-A-I-N, @lbc.co.uk. Darren is in the Surrey.
Hello, Ian.
Big up yourself, Darren.
And for you, mate.
Thank you.
No, I just want to disagree with you about the rainforest.
OK, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Because if I was wrong and you were right, if we got rid of them all, where do we get all our timber from?
Well, from B&Q, home base, the timber yard down the road from me.
Where would they get their timber from?
From their suppliers.
And where would their suppliers get the timber from?
Probably from America.
But you've got rid of all the rainforests.
Not all the timber comes from rainforest, Aaron.
The majority of it does. So
How much?
Out of trees.
How much of the rainforest? How much of the timber comes from rainforest, percentage-wise?
Quite a bit. I think it's something like 70%.
You've just made that up, haven't you?
No,
you have just made that up. Well, that doesn't matter. I've cut wood. I've had wood. It doesn't mean you have just made that figure up, haven't you?
No, it's a rough guess from what I can...
Okay, we're getting there. It's a rough guess. So you genuinely, though, you don't have a clue how much it is.
Okay, then fair enough. Okay, but we would also lose a hell of a lot of species of animals.
So?
What do you mean, so?
Let me try and rephrase that so you can understand it. So?
I thought you was a vegetarian, Ian.
Yeah? Because I don't eat them doesn't mean I couldn't give a stuff.
Okay, so you're basically giving a licence to kill all the animals.
No, I'm not saying we can kill them, but I'm saying, look, let's get rid of the trees create more hassle than is needed. Okay, so let's just get rid of them. And if some animals die as a consequence of that, that's fine. But I'm against farming animals.
Fair enough, we're entitled to our own opinion.
I am.
We'd also lose a lot of fruit.
Darren, excuse me, for 1 second, I just need to listen to Capital Radio. Hang on. Okay, that's brought me back down to earth. We'd lose fruit.
We'd lose some fruit.
What fruit would we lose that comes specifically from the rainforest?
I have no idea.
There we go, you see. Darren, I'm going to let you go because you're embarrassing yourself, but thank you for that. Unbelievable. We'd lose timber, we'd lose some animals that I ain't never heard of, and we'd lose fruit. I don't think so. Mario's in the Wilston. He was weird, wasn't he?
But Ian, let's be real, yeah?
Yes.
He's right, he is right.
No, he's not.
We would lose animals.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, we'd lose a bit of monkeys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can get them on video. Yeah. See, we don't need animals anymore. The more I come... I'm beginning to think we should get rid of all animals as well.
No, that's not fair.
We should get rid of animals that have got... I tell you what we should get rid of. I was watching This Morning the other day, and they had on there... You know rabbits, Mario? You've seen rabbits?
Oh, I've seen rabbits, man. I've seen loads of rabbits.
Well, you've seen loads of rabbits. Have you ever seen, Mario, a giant rabbit?
Yeah, my mate Terry breeds them.
Could you... I'd never seen one before. I didn't know they existed. For those Londoners listening, Mario, who've not... And those Tunisians listening who've not seen a giant rabbit, can you tell me how big they are?
Boy, a giant rabbit can be about the same size, yeah? I mean, generally, a proper giant rabbit, it can be the same size as a Great Dane.
It's true! It's absolutely true! I swear to God, Lady Alex behind the cast does not believe me. I swear to God, I'm going to go on the internet, I'm going to find a picture.
Seriously, I've seen one, and the thing is obviously, we thought it was like a sheep or something, but it was actually a rabbit.
It's weird, and they look like rabbits, but they're just bloody huge.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, you can't see, that's not in comparison to anything. I'm just bringing this up. Hang on a second. Can we, oh, those are just normal rabbits. Hang on, is that a giant rabbit? Look at the size of that! That's a baby giant rabbit. Barry with...
Trust me, they'll get you, you know. They will chase you proper.
No, they could bring a man down. They could kill a man, definitely.
No, definitely, they can. They've got massive teeth and everything, man.
Oh, there's a...
You know what I mean? But you know what you're saying about plants, man? They're a waste of time. I hate them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go away, your friends have to water them for you and all of that. And not even that. You know you can't have certain pets when you've got certain plants in your house, innit? Because you know your cats, they're...
Can I just say, sorry, Mario, we've typed in giant rabbit on Google Images...
Yeah.
And on the first page, if you go and do this is a bit of fun for everybody. On the first page of on Google Images of giant rabbits, you can scroll down to the bottom. There's a picture of David Prever holding a giant rabbit.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, there is a picture of David Prever holding a giant rabbit.
Salute the Preve! Salute the Preve!
I'm saluting. That's amazing.
That's where he's gone. That's where Prever's gone.
He's gone to the world of giant rabbits.
Giant rabbits. And what about James O'Brien talking about mad bears? Oh my God.
Talking about what?
This morning he was talking about crazy bears. You know, they've got an advert on the telly.
Yes, I only heard him talking about being naked in changing rooms, and we did that topic 3 weeks ago, so I switched over to... Capital Radio, which Capital's sounding good. Yeah!
Oh, man, why are you listening to that for?
It's got some good tunes. So I think we should get rid of giant rabbits. Should be gone. And also, you know when you see a dog that's got 3 legs, put it out of its misery.
I saw one down Tottenham Court Road the other day. He looked quite happy with his owners. So
yeah, thing is, those animals make me feel sad, and I don't want to feel sad. So let's just get rid of them. And the worst.
Look at this. There's dogs on 3 legs. What about the ones they've got 2 wheels on their back?
Oh, I've seen that. They've got 2 front legs and they scamper along. That's not right, Matt. No, you're laughing at them. We should put them...
No, when I actually saw that, I weren't laughing, but I thought, but then still, I mean, have you seen the speed they go at, man?
Mario, listen, stay there. We'll speak to you after we've had a little bit of this.
Yeah.
So... dogs with 3 legs are weird and should be put down. I think we've agreed. And also dogs with 2 legs. You agree with this, Mary? The dogs with 2 legs with the skateboards.
Ian, the rabbits crossing the road. I'm in Marlow and there's loads of rabbits round here, bruv. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's loads of rabbits. Marlow.
A little blow never hurt anybody.
Yes, but it makes you see rabbits. Well, that's very, very... There's rabbits everywhere, is there?
Yeah, look, they're jumping over each other and everything.
Hash.
Yes. Well, that's... well, let's get rid of them. Let's kill them.
No, not allowed, man. It's private property.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are you doing on it, then?
Well, I'm delivering at a hotel.
Oh, OK, in that case, don't kill... I'm not saying kill all animals, that's wrong. But what I'm saying is get rid of all plants and get rid of animals that make... Animals are there to make human beings feel superior, to feel relaxed and feel calm and feel good about ourselves. I can't feel good about myself if I'm looking at a dog that's got a skateboard on its back where its legs used to be. It makes me sad. Keep that dog out of my sight. Or the only disabled pets, and it's only animals I'm talking about, before everyone goes mental. The only disabled pets that we could keep because they're cute are when you get a cat or a dog that's got it's got something wrong with it, so it has that white tube on its neck.
Yeah, but that's when it's scratching itself or biting.
Yeah, that looks nice. If it's got like a funnel around its neck, we can keep those. I don't mind that.
You know, I've always, in terms of me, I've always thought that was a subwoofer, actually. When it barks, it makes it go louder.
Well, yes, I see what you've done. You've made a joke there, haven't you?
No, but it's true that it does look like a sub. Yeah, I mean, them dogs you're talking with the plastic thing round its neck, yeah?
Yes.
I thought that was actually to make it bark louder. You know what? Somebody told me it was a...
You thought it was a dog megaphone, did you?
Yeah.
Genius. Genius. So, but, Matt, you've called in about plants.
Yeah, plants. Some, like you said, some of them are a waste of time because a lot of them are poisonous. And if you've got pets, you've got pets in your house, and you find that your pet died. Sometimes it hasn't died because it's gone outside and it's been killed by something. Sometimes it's because it's been licking the leaves of certain plants like daffodils or something in your house.
What? Hang on, what?
Well, certain, dandelions or whatever they call them plants.
Which plants? Dandelions?
Things like that, yeah. And the cats will lick it, and then you find out your cat's not well, but then you don't know that until the end of the cat's gone. But then I've been told, no, seriously. Don't laugh, I'm being serious.
Have you had a cat die from licking dandelions?
No, but I've had a cat die by my dad, running over it.
Oh, gee, well, that's different. That's I'm not laughing at that, because that's really sad.
Well, the cat knew that spot where my dad used to always park his car, knowing that he was coming home, and it didn't move.
So it's the cat's fault, isn't it?
It was the cat's fault.
The cat wanted to go, Mario. It didn't want to stick around any longer.
Oh, poor cat.
Oh, you're really sad.
I am sad, because that was a real family pet, that was.
Well, then it should have moved.
Well, it should have, but it trusted my dad. It knew that spot every time my dad came home, and it just wouldn't apparently move from that spot.
It wouldn't apparently... What was your cat called?
Sheba.
Couldn't Sheba have moved out... Couldn't your dad moved around Sheba?
No, because my dad didn't know Sheba was there. That time of the morning, he used to come home. He did that same routine every morning. He worked for London Transport, working at night.
I'm suspicious of your dad and of Sheba. I think this is some kind of bizarre suicide pact they had going on.
Well, I don't know, because we had the cat quite a long time, and then... you just heard the cat make a silly little, meowy noise.
Oh, no, don't. That's breaking my heart now.
It broke our heart.
I bet it did.
And they said we had to put it down.
No!
Yeah, because the thing is...
If my little Velvet got run over, that would be very bad. But, if she only had 3 legs, then I would get rid of her, because I don't want a 3-legged cat.
No, you can't, because I tell you what, a lot of them 3-legged animals are quite smarter than the ones with 4, Ian, and that's the truth.
What? 3-legged animals are smarter than 4-legged animals?
Yeah, because they're working those 3 legs extra, missing that one. They're doing extra work, Ian.
But that isn't stimulating their brain.
Well, obviously they're using their brain to make sure that they use that 3 and missing that 1. So they obviously are doing something more extra than the ones that's got 4. And I tell you what, I've seen a lot more clever animals on 3 legs than ones with 4. Think about it.
I am thinking about it, Mario. I've never had such guff in my life.
No, but it's true though, Ian. Look at all them guys there down at Tottenham Court Road, a lot of them trampy guys, yeah? And a lot of their dogs have got 3 legs. And them dogs know how to beg. I bet a lot of dogs on 4 legs don't know how to scrounge and beg.
Mario, thank you very much for that. We'll put it out. Have you got a dog that's got 3 legs? That's the funniest thing I've heard. And is it more intelligent than a normal 4-legged dog? I think any pets that are like that, giant, freakish pets. Okay, this is what we're getting rid of today. We're getting rid of plants, all plants. We've nearly all agreed on that, but you can still carry on calling. And freakish pets. By that I mean giant rabbits. Have you got a giant rabbit? Why would you get a rabbit? Rabbits anyway are vicious little sods. Why would you want a giant one? We're getting rid of those. We're getting rid of 3-legged animals and 2-legged animals. 08709090973. Michael is in the Barbados.
Ian, come on, Ian. Ian.
Yes?
I can't believe you.
What?
I've got a 3-legged cat.
Shut up, have you?
And it is the nicest cat in the world.
Get rid of it.
It fell off a shelf, broke its leg, had to have his leg removed, and it's the nicest cat you'll ever meet, and the happiest cat you'll ever meet.
Listen, listen, Michael, the vets are, I suspect that many vets are con men. It broke its leg and had to have it removed?
Yeah, it shattered its leg. Its leg got shattered.
But they can fix broken legs these days.
Come on, the leg had to go. It went. It's a 3-legged cat. It is the nicest cat you'll ever meet. And I think if you met it, Ian, you'd think, what a cute cat, even though it's got 3 legs.
Is it cleverer than a 4-legged cat?
Well, I suppose all of its brains was actually in that leg that it lost, so it's a bit silly now. I mean, it walks into the door frame.
Hang on, the cat fell off what?
It fell off a shelf in my front room.
Cats don't fall off shelves.
Well, it hurt. It shattered its leg, Ian.
All right, Michael, Michael, would you excuse me while I just rub my chin for a second? Hang on.
Oh, come on, Ian. Don't be like that. It really hurt me at the time. Ian. Ian.
Yes, Michael.
I phoned in, okay?
I know.
Every time your show comes on,
yes,
I sing a song, and my wife really hates it, and she says, "Look, why don't you just phone Ian up and actually sing it to him? Because I'm getting really sick of hearing it."
Have you written a song for me?
No, I haven't written a song for you. I've ripped the song off. I just sing it.
Oh, let's hear it.
But I don't want you to think that I'm a homosexual and fancy you or anything, because I don't. But
oh, damn!
My wife said, "Just phone in and just sing it to him." And
when you say wife, Michael, do you mean your male partner?
No, cuss, I don't mean my male.
I'm just checking.
My female partner.
Okay, methinks the lady doth protest too much here a little bit about her sexuality, but okay. So let me just introduce this. This is Gay Michael from the Barbados.
I met her in Thailand. She's lovely. Anyway, I'm going to sing you this song, okay?
Brilliant.
Only you can make this world seem bright. Only you can make the dark seem bright. You're my dream come true, my one and only you.
That's a bloody rubbish.
Michael.
Bye, Ian.
Thank you, Michael. Why would that annoy his boyfriend? How could that annoy his boyfriend? Him singing in a big, camp, loud, off-tune voice like that? Weird. 08709090973 is the telephone number. Can you defend manky animals, the 3-legged kind? When I look at animals, I want to feel superior. I can't do that when I see a 3-legged dog. All I feel is sadness, and I don't want that in my life. More of your calls after a wee bit of this.
Yeah.
Hello, you. I used to have this is an email from Lucy in the Camwell. I used to have a job where I could smoke all the time. I used to sell T-shirts and merchandise for a band at their gigs. I would visit a different venue every night, and I smoked and drank constantly throughout my shift. I got free booze and would usually be half cut by the end of the night. It was one of the best jobs ever. I spent an entire month off my mash and being paid for it. What jobs can you smoke on? We're getting rid of plants. And if your dog's got 3 legs, I'm sorry. I think it's time to get rid of it.
What?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's on a cover. Do you ever used to do this when you? This is what I was doing the other day. This is the mixing. Turn the music off. This is the mixing I used to do as a kid. Well, you got the radio on. It's hard to do this. Hang on. Hang on, I've got to stand up and do this. Hang on, let me take these headphones off. Can't really do it. It's hard to do, but anyway, does sound good, doesn't it? Sorry, there's a radio and it's tuned to another radio station, Capital. And they've got some really good tunes, R&B and all that, but not like rhythm and blues in the old sense, in the modern 90s sense. Klaus!
Hello, Ian.
Klaus?
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Klaus.
How you doing, all right?
Yes, sir.
Am I right in thinking you're a vegetarian?
Yes.
You are? Now, if you got rid of all plants, what would you eat?
Tofu.
Tofu? You'd eat tofu?
Yes.
You really would?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's that argument knocked on the head, isn't it? Sorry, we are...
No, not really, no, because you sooner or later get bored of tofu, wouldn't you?
Cheese.
Cheese? Yeah, cheese is good.
I would eat... OK, if we got rid of all...
animal in it, yeah.
If we got rid of all plants... Isn't it... No, not vegetarian cheese, hasn't. If we got rid of all plants, I would eat cheese, tofu, corn, bread and potato.
Right, where do most of those products come from? Most of those products come from plants, don't they?
No.
Well, I wouldn't know, I'm not a vegetarian, you know what I mean?
Nah, I know exactly what you mean.
See, there you go.
I have bamboozled you with science.
You probably have, actually, yeah. I've had a few vodkas, you know what I mean? So
vodkas? It's 25 to 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, well, it's after 4 o'clock, no worries.
No.
What's your problem?
Hang on, one second. Klaus, let me sort of turn my microphone off. 1 second. He is steaming drunk. We got a drunk on the radio, Chris. He's responsible broadcasting. You should not have put him through. He's off his mash. Sorry, turn this back on.
I'm not drunk, Ian. No, I'm not drunk at all. Also, I did have a three-legged mouse once.
You had a what?
A three-legged mouse.
Oh, why?
Well, my girlfriend bought it for me.
From a three-legged... What are you talking about?
A three-legged mouse.
From where?
I've given up. You won me on the argument of vegetables and all that, right?
Yes.
You done me on that, right?
No, I've done you.
You done me on that, yeah.
I've done you.
Yeah, you done me.
I've done you.
All right. I'm going to cut that over there.
Bit of hash.
But I had yeah, that's a good idea, yeah.
So I've done you, and you got a three-legged mouse?
I had a three-legged mouse, yeah.
And what happened to it?
It ran away, because it couldn't... did not run. You wouldn't believe it, no, three-legged mouse. Just take it everywhere with me. You know, when my girlfriend was pregnant, I took it up to the hospital and used to run around my steering wheel in my car.
A
little blow never hurt anybody.
Klaus, I'm going to let you go because I suspect a little blow may have hurt you. I've had a stroppy email from Sarah, who can't spell regards right. She spelt rearguards. What's a rearguard? Well, I can only imagine. I've seen the film. No, I've not seen the film. I've seen Rearguards too. Ian, dear Mr. Lee, I do not know if you're a complete idiot or are very clever. Means clever. Because all of these words are spelt wrong. Because to give a statement that the rainforest should be cut down is ludicrous. I vote to keep the animals... I'll do it in her voice, sorry. I vote to keep the animals and the rainforest and get rid of you. I could not stand you on the Friday to Sunday slot. However, they've replaced you with a bigger idiot. Worse than you, which is hard to believe. Crufts. Most of the dogs are better looking than you, and my name is Sarah Peckett. Jeez. It has got 3 kisses as well. Crufts. What's Crufts? Is that like Crufts, the dog thing? Helen has emailed in. Hi, Ian. What are we talking about today? We're getting rid of animals, Helen. We're getting... No, not animals. Sorry, we're getting rid of plants. All plants. Oh, excuse me. I've got a text message. Why is my phone on? Let's just have a little look. Sorry. Let's check my email. Hang on. I'm going to please play some music while I just check this email. Sorry, I should have turned this off, but... I just want to reply to this, Chris. Sorry, it's important.
Would I? Would I?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm just doing this, hang on.
Alright.
I'm on the radio. Must go.
Get on with it.
I'm sending an email.
I've been on for ages.
Oh, shut up, you silly cow.
I haven't got much battery left on my phone.
Well, just, why don't you save a bit of it and shut up?
Oh,
Right, I've finished now. Now we can talk. Who are you, where are you, and what do you want?
Well, I'm Caroline, and I'm calling from Coulsdon in the middle of the roadworks, which I'm sure most of the listeners from this part of the world love.
Your lords, Ladies and gentlemen, it was when Chris asked me to be his best man, I was a little surprised because I didn't think he was the marrying kind. No, I don't mean that, Monsieur.
Can I talk about my cat now?
Yeah, go on. I was pretending I was a best man. You've got a what?
I've got a three-legged cat.
Get rid of it.
No. She's my baby, and I adore her. She does exactly what she did when she had four legs.
Yes.
In fact, she's more adorable now because she tries to do things she couldn't do before.
And she can't do them, so you feel sorry for her.
No, I don't feel sorry
Of course you
for her.
do!
No, I don't.
Get it put down and get a normal cat.
I've got two other normal cats, and they're horrible.
Why did it lose a leg?
Well, it jumped off of a fence and tore its cruciate ligaments in its knee.
It's cruciate ligaments.
Cruciate, you know, like football.
Have you just made me swear on the radio?
No.
I said cruciate.
Cruciate.
Okay, right. Well, I've
Like
made
crucial, but with a T-E on the end.
Okay. Crucial. Who was that? Lenny Henry, Delbert Wilkins. Do you remember Delbert Wilkins?
Yeah.
Crucial. It's crucial. Okay. Crucial. I went to see them recording the Delbert Wilkins radio show. It was a TV show. I went to see them recording that.
Right.
It's not an anecdote.
Okay. But you see, my cat became the Barry Sheen of cats.
It became the...
Barry Sheen of cats.
What, annoying and irritating and always on the telly for no reason and presented You Bet?
Did he?
I think he did for a bit.
That's before my time.
How old are you? You sound about 36.
Oh, you got it. Spot on.
Are you 36?
Yeah.
Well, then stop lying and say it's before your time, because you're older than me, love.
Oh, stop it.
And you, by giving out
watch dodgy programmes.
By giving out a Barry Sheen reference, I instantly put you in the mid-30s, so shame on you.
All right, then.
And you're single and you've got 3 cats.
Yeah.
Mental. Anyone with more than 2 cats should be locked up.
Oh, but I volunteer for the rescue centre.
Doesn't matter, you've still got more than 2 cats.
Oh, shut up.
Shut your face.
You're just jealous.
I'm not jealous. My cat is fine and dandy, and I love her.
Lonely, no doubt, while you're at work.
No, she's not lonely. My cat goes into someone else's house, because sometimes she comes in at night time.
How naughty.
She comes up to bed at about 11 o'clock, and she sleeps up in the bed with me, generally.
Yeah.
Although she tries to
Well,
sleep...
who wouldn't want to sleep on the bed with you, Ian? Come on.
Well, I can see 2 hands raised behind the glass here. And she smells of cheap perfume and cigarettes.
Oh, she's a... Oh, I better not say that.
You can say... What are you going to say, slut? You can say that.
I was going to say she's a slut.
Yes, you can say that. You can get away with that.
Okay.
But so someone is smoking in the presence of my cat. I don't want my cat to...
No, you don't want your cat endured with passive smoking.
No, I do not. I do not want
So
that.
you better find out where she's going and have a word.
And the thing is, well, because my cat doesn't wear a collar, because she always takes it off.
Tut, tut.
No, it's not my fault. It's her fault.
Have you got her microchipped?
Yes.
Good.
She's chipped. But we put a collar on her, and she, the 2 times we've done it, a couple of days later, she hates it, and a couple of days later, we've looked out the window, and the collar's been hanging from a tree, where she's obviously...
Yeah, but you see, she's probably got caught on that tree and has slipped out the collar.
No, I've tried to take it off. But anyway, so I'm worried these people will think she's a stray. At least my cat's got 4 legs.
Oh, shut up.
Yes.
Do you know how much it cost me to have my cat's leg removed?
I'll guess it would be about 1,500 quid.
Well, yeah, thankfully my insurance company paid most of that.
Man, cats are... my mum's first cat, Huey, who died very sadly, but he was he was a rescue cat. My mum had him for about 10 months and he got very, very ill.
Oh.
And we took him into the vets and I said, whatever it costs, do it. Just whatever it costs, keep this cat alive.
Yeah.
And they kept phoning me up saying, OK, look, this has happened, there's been this... I said, I don't care, whatever it costs, do it.
But was that really the fair thing for the cat?
Well, yes, it was. Of course it was.
Well, why was it? What if the cat was in
Because they didn't know... No, the cat wasn't in pain. The thing is, they didn't know what was wrong with it. They couldn't work out what was wrong with it.
Right.
And so it stayed in...
So your mum's cat was a freak?
I'm getting to the point where I tell you I spent $4,000 trying to save a cat's life.
$4,000?
It wasn't insured!
Oh, no!
Caroline, thank you. 0870 9090 973. You got more than 2 cats. You is one of them weirdos, what I have heard so much about. Oh, I just saw someone dipping a chip into a fried egg there. Oh, I haven't had fried egg for ages. I had scrambled eggs today. Fancy fried. Look at that. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. You can email as well. Iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. It's time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 news headlines with Emily Littlemore.
The Defence Secretary's announced...
OK, Agent Chris is a big baby. We bought, for his birthday, I got him Dead or Alive on the Xbox 360. It doesn't work, and I've not yet had a chance to have a go on it. Can someone email in? Or phone in, tell me what we need to do. Someone did email in before ages ago, and let me know, but I've forgotten. So, Dead or Alive on the Xbox 360, what are we doing wrong? I'm pleased you made a joke about my spelling because it strengthens my belief that you're a complete ignorant man because I'm dyslexic. Regards, Sarah. Sarah, you're not dyslexic. You're just saying that to excuse your poor spelling, and you've deliberately spelt because wrong there. You're not dyslexic at all, so don't make that joke or that lie, Sarah. Sarah Peckett. Booper!
Hello!
Hello there!
Mr. Ian Lee!
Alrighty.
I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
You're a top dude, man. Love your show. Excellent show.
Nice one.
Love it.
Thank you.
Smoking in offices.
Yes. Where can you work and smoke a fag?
An edit suite. Any edit suite in Soho. Any post-production company will let you smoke what you want, when you want, how you want.
I've been in edit suites, and I always thought they had quite a strong no-smoking thing.
Hell no, mate. You ain't edited with me, mother.
Wow, you're one of the craziest guys I've ever spoken to on the radio, to the point where I'm feeling slightly nervous, but also I'm getting an adrenaline rush.
As you should be, man.
Yeah,
that's what life's all about, you know, adrenaline and a rush.
Apparently so.
Yeah, hash.
No, I'm fine, thanks. So you smoke at work, and do you love it?
Yeah, love it. Past 20 years, no one's smoking. I think the building itself is a no-smoking building, but my office is not.
Well, hang on a minute. So do your superiors know that you smoke?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
They come in when they want to. Ooh. Know what I mean? Ian.
He's done it again. He's so rude.
Who?
Ian. No, I'm not telling Jessica to half the biscuit.
That wasn't rude. That was not rude.
Do you want a biscuit?
Want a biscuit?
Do you want a biscuit?
I want a biscuit.
Well, they're only rich teas. They're a bit rubbish.
What biscuits have you got?
Rich teas. I haven't been shopping.
No, they are boring.
What's your name again? I was pretending to do burps before I came on here.
M&S Variety Pack. The Viennese Variety Pack.
Oh, I'll tell you what, M&S do these really nice chocolate things. I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, I've had them.
Yeah, do you know the ones I mean? In the tubs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They rock.
The Munchies, those are one of the best chocolates to have.
Yeah. So, sorry, you smoke at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I gave up smoking, but when I go back to work, and I am smoking now, I can smoke with my patients because I'm a nurse.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, turn your radio off. I can hear your radio.
Yeah, my radio, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's off now.
Yeah, good. Oh, jeez. That's like the first rule in going on the radio. Turn your radio off.
Easy, Vicky.
Yeah, how do you know it's me?
I just know it's you. You've been in me for a while, and you phone in nearly every other day, so...
Oh, is that what it is? I'm common, aren't I?
You get to know people.
Yeah.
And what they think. It's all good.
What?
It's all good.
You've turned your radio back on, turn it off.
No, I haven't. I have not turned my radio. Ian Lee's putting somebody else on.
Oh, is it Ian? Have you put someone else on? Hey, it's Capital Radio.
Radio.
Hey.
Play that tune.
Can we sing it?
Right, Ian.
All night long.
Sorry, Vicky. That area that you're working in, the dodgiest area in the world. I had my sat-nav and something else stolen.
He's not going to talk to you.
I know he's not, but...
No, he won't talk to you, because he'll have us on until the break now, knowing him.
Probably gone to the toilet.
Yeah, probably. Or to put his suit on.
Or to roll up.
Is it his Marks and Spencer suit that he went and bought last week?
Oh, I know. I want to see a picture of that. Don't post it on the internet. Ian, post your suit on...
Yeah, post your suit on the internet. Hello?
Hello?
Bit of hash. Bit of hash? I've got a mouthful of sausage. I love that one.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
We'll have a mouthful of sausage.
I've got a mouthful of sausage. I've got a mouthful of sausage.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
I'd blow my own trumpet.
If I had one.
I don't want to blow my own trumpet because I haven't got one.
Barry!
He hasn't got centimetre crack anymore, though.
Barry, I love Barry.
Oh, night-night. Night-night.
Barry from the Watford.
Night-night. My name is Khan. Go on, do it.
My name is Khan. And Dunn.
My name is Khan.
Someone needs to have a word with Mr. Dunn.
Mr. who? Mr. Dump?
Dutton dude, who's
What's that noise in the background?
I have no idea. What noise?
Hello?
Hello?
I can... Hello?
Hello?
I've got a mouthful of sausage. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, dear me. This is bad radio, Ian. Dump us.
Terrible radio, Ian.
This is really bad.
Come to the office, Ian.
Capital Radio.
You know you want to come to the office, Ian.
What? What did you say?
My office is the only office in probably the whole of the central London that you can smoke in.
Oh, no. There's, I work in a hospital and you can smoke in the smoking rooms with the patients. And that's not good health promotions, if you ask me, but hey. Are you there? Yeah. Has he hung up? Oh, God. Am I on my own now? Ian, talk to me. I'm going then.
Yes.
Oh, don't start that.
Free Willy.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
It's on. Mark is in the morning. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Ian. Nice to talk to you again.
Always good to have you on, sir. What can I do for you?
Where we can smoke at work.
Yes.
I'm a grave digger, and we can smoke in the cemetery.
Oh, of course. Now, do you flick your dog ends into the graves?
No, we tend not to. I mean, we try to sort of keep it as fairly tidy as we can.
Yes.
In the old cemetery, like. But,
yes.
Yes, we can smoke. I've smoked down a grave before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A nice one.
Yeah, it's blinding. Yeah, we spoke the other day, we was dissing Willem for nicking the flowers off the grave.
Oh, yeah, Willem is a very, very naughty man.
Very bang out of order.
Very bang out of order.
That is actually theft, that is grave robbing.
Well, it's grave robbing, yes, exactly, and that's what Frankenstein did or something, didn't he? I'm not sure.
That's right. No, Hare and, what's his name?
Hare and...
Yeah, Hare and the dog or something.
Yes.
The two graves.
So you're... What? I've got no idea. So you're allowed to smoke on your job, and ultimate respect for that, sir?
Yeah.
Mark, listen, thank you for that. We are asking... We're trying to compile a list of jobs... excuse me, though you can spark up a fag. So far, we've got postman, gravedigger, in Booper's office, not Booper, the medical company, but that weird bloke who phoned up, paperboy and lollipop lady. That's it. 08709090973 is the telephone number. If you want to let us know. Also, we're getting rid of all plants. All plants are going. Why have you got plants in your house? Why have you got that? What do those plants in your house give to your life, apart from hassle? You've got to remember to water them every week. I've got to water the plants. When you go away on a holiday, if you go away on a holiday for 2 weeks, you have to get the next door neighbour to come round to water the plants. I had to do that once. I had to go and visit a friend and water their plants. Why? No, let the plants die, for God's sakes. And also, I think it's time that we got rid of all slightly manky animals. And by manky, I mean three-legged dogs, two-legged cats. Pets with two legs, that's not right, is it? That makes me feel sad, and it hurts me. I don't want to see that. Yeah, it's a bit cute and a bit funny for a while, but it's not good. 087 9090973. Andy says, apparently there's a problem with the iTunes podcast. Go and get the premium podcasts. We love you paying for them and stuff, and you get some really good stuff, and there's some new bits and pieces going on there. But if you're doing that, or if you're not doing that out of principle, then can you download the free podcasts from iTunes? There was a bit of a problem last Thursday and Friday, but I think it should be all up and running again now. Yo, Ian, says Andy. Long-time listener. I love the show. I don't do plants because I'm phobic. Does anyone else have this problem? Phobic of plants? Is that real? Andy in the Protaris, Cyprus, where everyone smokes in the workplace and drinks a lot of coffee. Loving it. Sean from the Yorkshire, listening online, says, Ian, get rid of plants. They suck, literally. Yeah, sure, they draw in carbon dioxide and produce oxygen, but that's only during the day. At night, they reverse the process and suck in all the nice, life-giving oxygen, then cough out toxic death air carbon dioxide. Unbelievable. Get rid of them! Get rid of the rainforest! And then that way, all those people go, you've got to save the rainforest. I'll save it. Well, no, if we get rid of the rainforest, we get rid of those people instantly. And is your pet a bit manky? What's weirder than a giant rabbit? Well, I'll tell you what, a two-legged dog with a skateboard on the back. That's weird. 087 9090973 is the telephone number. You can email as well, Ian, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. And where can you smoke and work at the same time?
The year.
I think you're supposed to be playing a bed there, Lady Alex. Top of the hour. Hang on a minute. There we go. This is it. Okay,
London's LBC 97.3.
Helen bunks off for one day.
0870 9090.
Come back soon, Helen. Because you went out. Where's our toaster?
The 3.5 at 3 till 6:30 Iain the Afternoon Waller Show.
LBC presenter of the year.
That's better.
Woody! I got mouth full of sauces.
My name's Richard from Fountain. Since I've been listening to Iain Lee show, I've got absolutely thicker, and I call my friends Fwen now.
A little blow never hurt anybody.
Yeah, you love it! What's happening with Capital? They're playing a crappy song. That's why you're here. You see, you don't need to listen to them. I'm here doing that for you, proving to you that what is going on there is rubbish. Although Richard Bacon is a very nice man. He is a very nice man, genuinely. So that's fine. La, la, la. Sorry, Helen is behind the glass. She's not here today. She's bunking off. She called in sick. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm sick. Oh, that's strange. You were at a party in Liverpool on Saturday and Sunday. Now you're sick. She may actually be sick, in which case I apologise, Helen. But she won't be listening to this because she'll still have in Liverpool off her face. So we've got Lady Alex doing the whole show. And this is the longest shift that she's ever done. Normally she pops in for half an hour between 4:30 and 5. And she's doing a whole show. And that's why it was so poor. Now, Lady Alex, before you went off for your, whatever it was, we asked you to try and find a toaster because we've got a loaf of bread here. Did you find a toaster anywhere in LBC Towers so that we can have what I was calling a toast party? No. Oh dear, that's disappointing. Okay. No toast. No toast today, my lover is away. Yada bum bum bum. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to turn my phone off because otherwise I'm like Steve Allen, who always has his phone on. Oh, just stop it. Oh, all right. Whoa, whoa. I turn it off. There we go. Otherwise I'm like Valen, who always has his phone on, and that is rude. But I do want to read them. We're getting rid of weird pets, giant rabbits and three-legged dogs, get rid of plants. Where can you smoke? Another fact. That's smoke and work. Simon's in the Chelsea.
Yeah, hi, Ian.
Yo.
Good afternoon.
Yo.
Two things.
Yeah, brethren.
Rainforest followed by cats. Rainforest of Brazil or wherever they are. I read some... you know where they are.
They're somewhere over there.
I've been there. Yeah, they're somewhere over there, but they contribute 6.5% of the world's oxygen.
Oh, is that all?
It's a hell of a lot.
No, it's not. It's 6.5%, Simon.
We should be paying them not to cut it down. We should be saying, we'll give you $10 billion a year. It's your rainforest, but please don't cut it down.
Oh, yeah. And don't, whatever you do, plant any drug fields, will you, with that money? Of course, that's what we're going to do. Simon, did you...
Brazil?
6.5%?
Brazil? There aren't many drug fields in Brazil.
If you give them $10 billion, they'll make drug fields. Of course, I'd make a drug field for $10 billion.
This country used to be drug fields. Didn't you know that? Hampstead?
Yes, and thank God we got rid of it, Simon.
Well,
let's not encourage it. Let's not encourage it in Brazil. Now, listen to the statistics you've given me.
Yeah.
6.5%.
Yes.
If we got rid of that, it wouldn't make any difference.
We'd be choking and gasping and coughing and spluttering. You cut 6.5% of your body off your left foot.
My left foot isn't 6.5%. 6.5% is what is 2 toes.
No, it's not.
It's not a foot.
It's nearly 10%, 6.5%, almost 10%. Cut your body up into.
And 10%, as we all know, 10%, as we all know, is very nearly 20%, which is virtually 50%, which is pretty much the whole thing.
Anyway, interesting argument you're putting out. You're getting people rattled. Can I tell you an interesting thing about my cat?
Yes.
She's 17, and I go to a chiropractor so that I can carry on playing cricket at my old age. And my cat had been
telling lies about the rainforest
for about 2 years.
Yes.
She's been limping a bit. I took her to a chiropractor, a cat chiropractor.
Yes.
And it really worked. Last week, she's all tweaked up and running around again.
I'm sure that does work, because I know that my nephew goes to see a baby osteopath, which I know is vaguely similar. And those things, I think those things do. In fact, my old osteopath, not the one I've got now, Brian, who's excellent, but a girl called Sarah, she used to be an osteopath for the Canadian horse riding team at the Olympics, and she would go and treat horses.
That's right, yeah, this woman who did my cat said it makes a horse gets, really fired up. My cat fell asleep after she did it.
Cats do fall asleep, that's all they do. Simon, listen, thank you for the thing about the cat. The rainforest is not... OK, well, how much percentage of your body is a foot? I'm trying to work it out. I don't flipping know. It's not 3%. It's not... Your foot isn't 3% of your body. Boo your foot is more than 3%. Isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Boo?
You asking me?
Yeah.
3% of your body.
How much is... Well, no, let's forget the 3%. How much of my body, in percentage-wise, is my foot?
How big... What size shoes you take?
10.
10. I'd say about 3.5%, 4%.
All right, well, then maybe you might be right then. OK. What did you call in about, Boo?
Sorry?
What? I say, what did you call in about, Boo?
Oh, about smoking.
Yeah.
Where I can smoke at work.
Yeah, where?
Up in my tower crane.
Oh, the crane?
Yeah.
Come on. I suppose you are allowed to smoke up there.
Yeah, because no one can come up and tell me I can't, can they?
Do you have to get up there by climbing up the ladder?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's the most terrifying thing in the world, surely.
No, it's not. No, just get used to it.
Have you ever got you halfway, climbing up, and then you slip down a couple of steps?
Well, you can't really slip down because you got a safety ring around you. I've sort of slipped and banged my knees and elbows a couple of times.
Yeah. Have you ever had a fag when you're climbing up there?
Oh, I do stop with a fag. It depends, like, if I get to 200 foot or something, I'll stop halfway and have a smoke.
That is genius. So you're climbing up 200 feet, you stop at 100 foot, have a fag, then carry on going.
Yeah, just like taking the scenery and stuff.
And do you flick the dog ends out the window, trying to hit things?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. All my sweet rappers, they go down there and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, man, I want to get a crane and have Boo drive it. That's fantastic. Well, there's a building site, Chris, so yes, it will be a pile of rubbish. It's a building site he's working on, generally. Generally, that's where they use cranes. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Ian, tell your canine complainer that if he doesn't button it about how we treat our mutts, he'll be walking on no legs or on crutches at very most, says the Marjorie Manning, the Crufts Dogs organiser. Wow. No one's called in to say they've got a giant rabbit, and I swear to God, this did happen. If you go to Google Images... they do exist. Go to Google Images, type in giant rabbit, and you'll see David Prever holding one, which is very bizarre. But no one has called in to say, yes, Ian, I have one of these giant rabbits. And I can explain why I've got... What? Okay, if you've just got a rabbit, call in and justify that, because they are the worst creatures known to mankind.
EC Presenter of the Year.
I've been invited to a party. Listen to this. Ian, please come to my party this Saturday night, Belsize Park. It's a March Hare theme. Interpret as you wish. It'll be one hell of a do, and we, my flatmates and I, won't tell anyone if you do anything naughty. From Nance the Belsize. P.S. You can bring your girl/boyfriend. It's kind of tempting, isn't it? Vaguely tempted to do that, but I possibly won't. But thank you for the offer. What's his pictures? Yes, giant rabbits. We're getting sent that in. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Let's go to Tony. Hello, Tony.
Hello, Ian. Hello, first time caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, right, lovely, yeah. Well, first time caller.
Yeah.
I've just come over from Capital, as it happens. Listen, what I was going to say to you earlier, but somebody else has already mentioned it, is that all the plants do give out the oxygen, blah, blah, blah. So you can't get rid of them because we'd all die. But, more importantly, there is a plant, a very rare plant, that lives in Stratford. And it's called, what was it? An asif?
No, done that. Oh, dear. Did we dump that? Which one was that? We dumped that because we had a very offensive... It wasn't even a joke. That was very, very... No. Go back to Capital. We don't want you with us. Tony in the Crystal Palace we can keep. Hello, Tony. Tony?
Hello?
No, you're the one we got rid of. Go back to Capital. We don't want that kind of stuff here. That's not even... Tony in the Stratford. Hello, Tony.
Oh, that's me.
That's you. You weren't the one telling the racist joke, were you?
No, you were just trying to confuse me by saying Tony.
We were confusing you by putting you on the line with a racist, and I can only apologise, we didn't know he was.
He was a bit, yeah...
We dumped him, so what he said didn't go out on the radio. There's no need for that. He can go back to Capital.
Good.
Anyway, Tony, you're with...
They get all the low life there, don't they?
Apparently they do. So, Tony, you're with us, you're on the radio. What can I do for you, my friend?
Oh, I'm a cabbie.
Yes?
Smoking.
Oh, yeah, got... Now, when you say cabbie, are you a proper cabbie?
I'm a proper cabbie.
Black cab?
Black cab.
Good lads.
Taxi drivers, we can smoke in our cabs as much as we want, but we've got the luxury of actually telling the passengers that we don't want them smoking.
There you go.
So we got the best of both worlds.
So you don't let them smoke?
Well, I gave up 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I haven't touched a cigarette for 3 years. And when people get in my cab and say, do you mind if I smoke? I say, yes, I do mind.
Yes, good work.
But the fun of it is sometimes, I know cabbies that do smoke.
Yeah.
That tell their passengers not to smoke just to wind them up.
Oh, that must be quite good though, being able to just annoy people. Well, saying that's what I do most of the time anyway, so I can take that back. So
It's like having your own little empire,
Yeah, it's my cab. Do what I say. Shut up and get lost.
If you don't like it, get out.
Tony, thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90 973. Sandy is in the Kew Gardens. Hello, Sandy.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Sandy. I just need to drink some water because I've got a frog in my throat. Excuse me. 1 second. Hang on a second. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that, Sandy. What can I do for you?
I usually listen to the show, and I'm quite happy with it, but today I'm quite sad, to put it in a polite way.
Oh, well, you put it in a rude way.
Estou puta da vida com você.
Thank you. And why is that?
About the rainforest.
Yeah.
If you want to get rid of manufactured junk, that's one thing, but if you want to ban living things, that's a bit silly, don't you think?
No, I don't think. I think that we should have more what you call manufactured junk, and I actually take great offence at your turn of phrase there, and we can do that by getting rid of the unnecessary rainforest. It doesn't do anything for us.
It produces oxygen.
Yeah, it produces 6.5% of the oxygen we need.
I think it might be more than that.
You think that, but you don't know that, do you, Sandy?
Well, I can do some research and I can send you an email.
No, I don't want an email because they're boring. I want you to tell me what you know now, and you don't know that it does more than that, so we have to accept that as a fact. I do know that 95% or thereabouts of the world's oxygen comes from algae on the sea. That's a fact. 95%. So we could, or 94%. So we could do without the rainforest because all of the oxygen comes from the algae.
And you wouldn't feel guilty getting rid of thousands of species of animals, insects, plants. You'd be okay with that?
Yes. I don't like insects.
Okay. You have a different opinion than I do.
I do, and that's the beauty of this radio station, this show, and this country.
Okay. I'll let you go then.
You don't want to argue or put forward a point?
No, I have a different opinion. I respect your opinion, but I just think that...
Sandy, come on. Come round to my way of thinking. Listen to sense, Sandy. What good do plants do you? What good do plants do you?
It's a living type of species. Makes you happy.
It's a plant.
Brings oxygen.
No, forget the oxygen, because I've already beaten you on the oxygen argument. Most of the oxygen comes from the algae.
It's green. Imagine somewhere without any green, any flowers.
Yeah. Listen, I've got a screen in front of me, and 10% of this green is green. Is green. It's the green is in front. Green is everywhere. Just by getting rid of plants, we will not get rid of the colour green. I promise you that.
Okay. The only thing that this proves that my opinion and idea about you is totally off the record. Totally off.
Well,
I'm having a new idea as Ian Lee now.
Hey, listen, Sandy. Capital playing KT Tunstall at the moment.
83958. Text me.
Okay. So if you want to listen to KT Tunstall, she's over there.
Okay.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye. I wouldn't mind listening to KT Tunstall, actually. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah. Everything around her. 08709090973 is the telephone number. Should you wish to give us a call. We have Chris, we have correspondence coming later on, do we? We have some on the line. After the mass culling, 10 correspondents got the sack on Friday. If you want to see who they are, you can go to the LBC website. Go to our page, lbc.co.uk. You can also see a picture. Is the Bruce Forsyth picture up there, Chris? Chris is talking to someone. Is the Bruce Forsyth picture up on the website yet? No, it's not. Shameful. What we'll be putting up on the website in the next couple of days is all of the prizes that Mario from the Willesden sent in, and we'll be giving those away later on this week. Dave is in the Sutton.
Hello, Ian. It is I, James O'Brien, Robot Butler Dave. If you had a good weekend...
It was fine.
Never mind.
Oh.
I learned English from the Ian Lee Wireless Show.
Excellent.
I was made in China, so I used to sound like this.
Yes.
Hello, Ian. It's Jessica from Stratford here.
Oh, dear.
My friend James O'Brien is a little bit seriously anti-Griffin-actic pervert. I learned that from the show.
I don't think James O'Brien is a pervert.
O'Brien asked me to make up the fair bed for you. Are you still coming to the swinging party tonight?
Yes.
Never mind.
No.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. James O'Brien's Robert Butler, who calls in on a regular basis. Could have been a little bit louder and a little bit clearer, but apart from that, excellent, thank you. I've got really dry lips and I can't seem to find my Carmex anywhere. I suspect I may have left it. Maybe it's in my trousers. I've swapped trousers since we last spoke, by the way. During the news, I shall be swapping shirts. and jackets, but never mind. I feel the show's kind of just wound down a bit now. It's kind of like everyone's getting ready to go home. And sometimes that happens. It's like when you're at work and you've got half an hour left of work and you sort of think, let's just dick around on eBay. I've just done that thing where I click on the... Oh, I've messed everything up. Oh, Chris, I've clicked on the thing and I've messed up the emails. Oh, the poo. I've clicked on the... Oh, there we go. They're upside down. Well, I've just clicked on date and they've still... Oh, it worked that time. God. I've wasted 30 seconds of valuable broadcast time. Go to the flipping news now.
LBC Presenter of the Year.
I've changed. I'm in a suit now. I've changed. I'm going to something after this. And I went during the travel. I said, Lady Axe, have we got ads after the travel? Yes, 30 seconds. So I thought, plenty of time for a wee. I couldn't stop weeing. I was having a wee. I could not stop weeing. Obviously, I stopped eventually. I'm not still... It's not... No, it's finished. But... Jeez, I've got these sleeves, these shirts from High and Mighty. What they mean is fat and tall. They don't mean just tall and skinny. They don't do shirts for tall and skinny people, but they're good shirts. And it's the first time I've had shirt sleeves that are longer than I actually need. So I've got these metal clips on to hold the sleeves up, but they're really tight on this arm. It's got to stop the blood flow to my arm. Well, you can't. You stretch them, they break. You need to have... Clive is in the Regent Street.
Hey, Ian, how you doing?
Clive!
Yeah, you've cracked it, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of all the trees.
Yes.
Then there's nothing to make paper with.
Genius, good boy.
Then everyone has to listen to the radio.
You've got it, you see? Yes, I've only got 5 months to save the listening figures on this before I lose the job, and they get, I don't know, who do they get in? Who's been good? They could get Bill Buckley in. He could replace me, I don't know. But if we get rid of all the paper... They might do, Clive. It's a serious possibility.
Isn't it?
Isn't it just?
I think you have had the most brilliant idea. Get rid of all the trees.
Isn't paper and the written word so overrated?
Well, you can't do it while you're driving, can you? You can listen to the radio.
That's true.
Yeah.
Clive, listen, can you read when you're moving? Not when you're driving, but when you're in a plane or you're in a car?
Well, you can when you're a passenger.
No, but can you, Clive? Can Clive in the Regent Street read if he's on an aeroplane or indeed in a motor vehicle?
Not in a motor vehicle because it makes me very queasy. Certainly on a plane, that's not a problem.
Yeah. I can't read.
You get radio on a plane as well, don't you?
Yeah, I can't read on the plane because it makes me... I just feel sick.
No, I do in a car, but not on a plane.
OK. Clive, listen, thank you very much. I have to big up a band. Chris, you know we went to see Dressed to Kill, the Kiss tribute band. Do you remember the most beautiful woman in the world we saw there? The blonde girl in the red dress? Yes, this is... Well, her band are playing on the 15th at the Pleasure Unit. The band is called Blankis. Well, what day is the 15th? That's Wednesday. Oh, I can't on Wednesday. It's a shame because I would like to go and see her band. Yes, she was without a doubt the most beautiful woman in the world. Without a doubt. Yeah. Ian, without the rainforest, we couldn't have I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And then how could we torture annoying Z-listers? Yeah, you could do it. Hang on, I had a giant rabbit and it bit my little brother's little finger off. Well, that's quite terrifying. There we go. Well, I've got a minute till the correspondent update. Is there any... Chris, have you got any calls that would only take up a minute's worth of radio? OK, let's try. I've got a minute. We've got 50 seconds now, so, you know... A
little blow never hurt anybody.
Yeah, I think that's irresponsible.
Hash.
I'm fine, thank you. We've got 40 seconds. Comrade and Henry, you've got 40 seconds!
I've got 40 seconds. OK, here we go. To all those environmentalists out there, what's happened to the hole in the ozone layer?
It's a very good point, because they were banging on about that for ages.
Exactly, and it's gone. There's no more hole.
You've got 22 seconds.
OK. I'll sing you a song. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
10 seconds.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
Comrade, you're a legend. By talking about the hole in the ozone layer and singing a weird Chuck Berry song and me talking, it's now 5:38.
It's time for The daily 538 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hello, this is Michelle from the Ashford, the Holland correspondent. Ian, did you know that in 1420 the main currency in Holland was beer and herring?
I'm Robert in the Porter for TV Times in Human Form Correspondent. And did you know that the picture in the test card was reversed from its original form, i.e. the girl in the test card is not left-handed, but right-handed in real life?
Afternoon, it's Dave, longest South correspondent. Did you know that the longest maggot bath ever lasted for 90 minutes? And yes, the lady was naked in the bath. How disgusting.
Hello, Yasser from the Stratford here, the Uber Doctor Who correspondent. And here's my update. New CBBC show, Totally Doctor Who, we have noticed that quite a few 13 to 14-year-olds want to become Companion Academy cadets. Have up their age limit to 14. To enter for Companion Academy, send a video of yourself explaining why you'd make a great cadet no more than a minute to Totally Doctor Who, PO Box S158, CFS 9BD. Ian Lee, a big liar.
Keep him back. Oi! Yes, sir? Bottled it. Yes, sir, you're a bottler. You couldn't handle the pressure. Mo is in the South Ockendon.
Hi.
Hey, Mo.
How are you?
Did we find the toaster in the end? No toast. It's a shame, no toast. We were going to have a toast party, Mo.
How are you?
Well, we're not, because we couldn't find the toaster.
Oh, right.
Yeah, never mind.
Right, well, I've got a few questions for you, and I was wondering if you'd answer them for me.
I will certainly listen to them.
Okay, then. Have you always been tall?
Well, not when I was very, very young.
Okay.
I grew into it.
Have you got an allotment?
No, I do not have an allotment. I have a garden.
Oh, okay.
Why are you asking these questions, Mo? You're not from the News of the World or something, are you?
No, not at all. And can you tell me your feelings towards ants?
Ants?
Yeah.
I don't really like them. I think they're horrible. I hate flying ants. A flying ant flew into my eye once.
Okay.
Yes. Why are you asking these questions?
Because you've been really offensive about cats.
I've not been offensive about cats.
Yes, you have.
All of these questions, what have allotments and ants got to do with cats? And I haven't been offensive about cats.
Yes, you have.
What did I say that was offensive about cats?
Oh, it must have been the rabbits then.
I was offensive against giant rabbits, and yes, why would anyone want a rabbit as a pet?
Okay, and I've done a Google search for giant rabbits.
Yes.
And is the picture of David Prever the fourth one at the top?
No, let me go to Google. Let's hang on.
I was just putting a chair together.
Of course you were, because you're potty, aren't you?
No.
No, you're not potty, are you?
No.
What am I looking for? Giant rabbits.
Yep.
The fourth one at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, this is a different thing has come up. Hang on, maybe if I put giant rabbit. Why has this come up differently? Oh, the Preve's not come... Who's she? Hang on a minute, is that him? No. The Preve's not come up. Maybe... Hang on, go to google.com, not .co.uk.
Oh, right, okay then.
Hang on, no, I'm going to try this, because this is wrong. Hang on. Giant rabbit. No, he's disappeared.
Oh, really?
Again, yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Can you see the fourth picture along?
Oh, is that the man with the giant... Oh, that's a giant rabbit. Alex, look at this! Look at that! Jeez, look at the size of that rabbit! Blimey!
It's a whopper!
No, that's Gary King.
It's an enormous one.
Oddly enough, that's Gary King.
Who's Gary King?
Exactly. Mo, thank you for that. No, Garrett King does the big quiz. Have I got a live read for the big quiz that's coming up soon, or have we not got one? Well, I didn't print it off. Look, that giant rabbit is freaky, man. What the hell is a giant rabbit? And why would you have one? Is that today? That's for tomorrow. Oh man, how am I supposed to big up the big quiz? No way, man. Yes, of course, the big quiz with Garrett. But they need to know the question to call in. So we can't. Will they find out? No, I don't know. It's best we don't. It's best we don't meddle with stuff that we don't totally understand. Don't forget, after 6 o'clock, playing Triple M. We've got an MP3. We're breaking the rules slightly with the MP3. It's a song that isn't written by one of the listeners, by you, but it's been doing the kind of email rounds, and it is very funny, but it's quite sweary.
Of the year.
And so on it goes. Phil is in the Romford. Hello, Phil.
Hello, mate. How you diddling?
Yay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you were talking about plants earlier on.
Yes.
And they're useless. I've got one plant that ain't.
Are you going to say marijuana?
No. I was
Okay,
gonna say
good.
The Venus flytrap.
Oh.
The Venus flytrap. I've got an idea. We can grow them bigger and then we could have Venus flytrap fighting.
Oh, no, that would be kind of good.
Yeah.
The thing about... I had a Venus flytrap once, though, and it didn't catch anything.
Well, didn't have any flies then, did you?
Oh, no
flies on you.
Thank you, Phil. We both went for the line at the same time. Nice. But did he just die then? Excuse me. I had a coughing fit and I kept missing the mum. Ken is on the A5. By the way, we haven't got many calls for the last 10 minutes of this part of the show, so if you want to call in now, 08709090973, you'll probably get straight on to air. Ken is on the A5.
Yeah, hi Ian.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, you were talking about the percentage of whatever a body part is.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know what, in terms of volume what it is, but certainly in terms of area, the area of the palm of your hand constitutes about 1%.
Right.
And I just thought it was a fact that I'd phone in and let you know. Because obviously you're talking about it earlier on, so...
So then the foot probably is about 3.5%, isn't it?
Yeah, approximately then, yeah.
OK, well, Ken, listen, thank you for that. I was wrong. Can I just see if they fixed this touchscreen now, Agent Chris? Because we had a problem with this last week, didn't we? Let me... what do I... answer next? Talk me through it. Answer next. Click on one. This is knackered. Not having any of it. How about if I lick it? Oh, I've licked a screen now. Yeah, but I want the power. Okay, well, put that call on. Put line 5 on. That's very annoying. Line 5, you're on the radio. Hello? Bottled it. Well, no, this isn't even proper Triple M and bottled it. Line 1, you're on the radio.
Hello, Ian. Let me turn my radio down.
Let me turn my radio up. Hang on, I want to listen to what's happening on Capital. Oh, rubbish. That's the rubbish they play over there. Why would you want to listen to that? It's nonsense.
It's nonsense. And on that subject, Ian,
yes,
I have got you 3 new listeners.
Oh, man, good. They all count.
They do, and they're very nice listeners, too.
Who are they?
There's Steve at Metamorphosis.
Lovely.
And he's now a fully confirmed, lifelong, for the rest of his life, listener.
Brilliant. Sorry, I thought when you said these are nice, I thought they were going to be fit women.
I'll come to her in a minute.
Lovely. Okay, so we've got another bloke to go through. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. There's Al, my very good friend.
Big Al? Do we call him Big Al?
Let's call him Big Al.
Big Al. Big Al. We like Big Al.
And there is Emma, who's probably listening online now.
Emma is one of the sexiest names that God has given womankind.
She's a very sexy Emma as well.
And where's she listening?
I have to tell you. She's where is she? She's at Kettering, round that area.
I don't know where that is. Was it South London?
No, sort of Northampton. She listens online now.
Okay.
From my introduction to you.
Wow.
There's plenty of other people. I've told plenty of people, and I think people...
Because I'm not... People think, oh, isn't Ian being a bit wacky? If I don't get the listening figures up in the next 5 months, I will get the sack. Or I'll be moved to a weekend slot or something, you know. But it's true. It's absolutely true. I've got 5 months now. We've had the sort of 3.5 months, grace. And now I've got 5 months to really prove that we can do this. Otherwise, we're out, and they'll get a newsy show in.
Nah, of course you can do it. Of course you can.
I'm not sure, Paul. In the old days, I could have done it, but I don't know if I've got it in me anymore.
Get the listeners to do it for you is the way forward.
Yeah, and send in photos. Always works for me, Paul. Thank you very much. Let's go to another... Where do you want to go, Chris? Because I can't do this touch screen, so it's up to you. Line 7. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Have you got a toaster yet?
No, funny you should mention the toaster. Chris has just typed on my screen, health and safety will not let us have a toaster in here.
Okay, I had a brilliant idea. It is Glenn, by the way. If you listen to Craig Doyle on Capital on a Saturday morning,
yes,
he gives away toasters as a prize in his competition, and it stamps the name of Capital Radio on the bread.
Wow, so we could have a Capital toaster in here. I shan't be listening to Glenn, I shall be listening to Paul Ross and Jenny Eclair on LBC 97.3. Or Jonathan Ross on Radio 2. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the radio.
Hello, it's Jackie from the South Mim.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, I've got you two things I want to say. First, I've got you 2 new listeners.
You've got me what, sorry?
2 new listeners.
Oh, this is good. This is tomorrow's show.
Both females.
Oh, lovely.
A little bit mature for you, though.
I like the old woman. Unless they're over... Are they over 60?
No.
Oh, in that case, I'm in.
No, the 40s. Late...
I know, I'm there, Jackie. The older woman, come on.
Okay. And the second thing is...
Yes.
You know you were talking the other day about podcasting.
I do remember it, yes.
And you want people to get... Because I really want to do this, and I tried the other day, and I'm hopeless because I'm computer nerd.
You want to learn how to podcast?
I do.
Jackie, stay there. I'll explain all after this. Hello, I'm...
of the Year.
We haven't got much time, Jackie, because Gareth King has decided to steal a whole heap of my show there. So you want to learn how to podcast?
I do.
Have you got an MP3 player?
I've got an iPod.
Oh, well, there we go. Fantastic. There's 2 ways of doing it. The first way, which is what I'd like you to do, this is good for me, is if you go to iTunes...
Right, I've got iTunes.
You go to the iTunes shop...
Right.
You go to podcasts...
Right.
You type in Iain Lee...
Right.
And you subscribe to that. That's good, that's free, that'll get me up the charts. That's a little 15, 20-minute version of the show.
Right.
But if you go to lbc.co.uk...
Which I did the other day.
Yes, and you've gone to the podcast section...
Yep.
And you have to pay a small fee.
Yep.
I think it's £10 for 6 months.
6 months, that's right.
And then you get them, don't you?
Well, I don't know, I want a bit pear-shaped, and I so wanted to support you.
But why did it go pear-shaped?
Fab.
Bless you, and you're fab. I like you. Are we flirting?
No, we're not. I'm far too old for you.
No, we're not. We're not. Good. We are a bit. Why did it go pear-shaped?
I don't know, it just did. I'm going to have another bash now. I feel more confident now.
You go off and have a bash.
Right.
And let me know how you get on.
I will do. I'll do it now.
Bash away, Jackie.
Okay, bye.
You enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. Well, there we go. Wasn't that lovely? I suspect we were flirting ever so slightly. Anyway, that's coming up to the end of the show proper. Although there is another 30 minutes, so please don't go anywhere. Oh, and tick your Radar diaries now if you have such things in your possession. We've got rid of plants. Why would you have plants, you fool? We've also got rid of, I nearly said a rude, offensive word there. I censored myself. Manky animals. With 3 legs, 2 legs, and giant rabbits, they're gone. And we've also found an excellent list of places where you can work and spark up a fag. If you missed the show, it sounded exactly like this. I think today's show... You missed all that. It was good. It was better than that. But it's finished. My gift to you, London. But never mind, the gift that keeps on giving, we've got an extra bonus 30 minutes. This is previously unseen footage. This is the director's cut, and it's blooming good. It's Triple M, Mix Mental Mayhem. It's where we take your calls straight to air. 0870 9090 973. You don't speak to Chris, you don't speak to a producer, you speak to no one. The first person you speak to is me, live on the radio. Rules. If you've been listening to the show today, you'll have heard that we dumped someone for saying something, making a racist joke. Racist jokes and swearing will not be tolerated. You will get dumped, you will get blacklisted from calling the station. Not just this show, any show. So don't do it. Apart from that, it's fine. Also, we've got an MP3. We're going to break the rules this once. We've been asking you to make your own MP3s. This is one that's been doing the round on the emails. But we've had to censor it quite a bit because it's very sweary. It's about the London Underground. After the news.
Triple M. It's Triple M. It's Triple M.
I think you'll call straight to line 4. You're on the wireless.
Hello, Iain. I just want to say I love you very, very much. You're driving me crazy. I wish I could hold you and ravish you.
Is that Nora?
Yes.
Where the hell have you been, woman?
Oh, I've been down, but I'm up again anyway. So I just wanted to say that I love you really very much. I think you're brilliant. You do a wonderful job.
Yes.
And you're very sexy and you don't know it. And
what?
I don't know. I'm just crazy about you.
Well, Nora, that's very kind of you.
I love that. You don't know what to say.
No, I genuinely don't know what to say. I'm genuinely slightly, hang on, what could help me?
I love hearing your voice. It's even better down the phone.
What, then on the radio?
Well, on the Duke's call as well. I think you handle all those callers so well.
Yes, it's my job.
And you know what I think? You know, if
I do
if
know
I
what you
met
think
you when I was younger, I would have been hanging around you totally. Just like a little lapdog. I just love words and I love the way you use them.
Bit of hash. Bit of hash.
Oh.
Bit of hash.
I'm fine, Anna, I don't leave it!
Bit of hash.
I don't want it! Finish it! Just finish it!
Okay, I'm going now because you're making a fool of me.
I'm not making no fool of no one, but Nora, thank you very much. 0870 9090 973. Calls going straight, 7-second delay. Don't swear or be racist because we will dump you. Sad we've got to add the thing, don't be racist now, because of that dick earlier on. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello, line... Oh, let me press this... Oh, hang on, I can't because my screen doesn't work. Chris, you have to put him through. Or her. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Yeah, hello,
Oh, excuse me 1 second. Sorry, London. This is Gurpreet Singh. What you're hearing here, live on the radio, is a prank call. Hopefully, we'll get a joke about a calendar. He got 12 months. We'll also hear a fake order to a pizza place, and the phone call will be ended with a funny noise. OK, sir, Gurpreet Singh, you're away.
Hello?
Hello, Singh, you're on the radio.
Yeah, alright.
Let's listen to your prank call.
No, this is not a prank call, yeah?
Oh, did he get 12 months?
No, I ain't saying that joke number.
OK.
It's a bit dry.
But are you gonna order a fake pizza?
Oh, no.
I do hope you're going to end this phone conversation with funny noise.
No, it's alright. Anyway.
Your voice is broken.
Is it?
Yep.
Anyway,
So this will be a mature prank call. Here we go.
no, it's not a prank call.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. You're on the radio now. Let's have it.
I've got a song I want to play.
Excellent stuff.
You want to hear the song?
I certainly do.
Alright then, ready. This goes out to all the Sikhs out there. Listen and learn.
It's a song for the Sikhs. I do hope we're not in terrible trouble here.
Yo, crazy bear. Yeah, you better out. Yeah.
Yes. I preferred it when Singh phoned up and ordered fake pizzas and made the joke. I'll tell the joke for him. What did you hear about the man who stole a calendar? What did the man who stole a calendar get? He got 12 months. Then he'd phone up and order a pizza, and then he'd make a funny noise. Singh, could you make your funny noise before I cut you off? No, he can't. OK, that's a shame. That's a shame. Sometimes growing up isn't always the best thing to do. But we have to do it. Taking your call straight to air. Line 1 is on the wireless. Hello, line 1.
Hallo LBC, it's Bos Bekkers in the Netherlands.
Oh, Bos Bekkers, I do not want any sleepers.
The railway sleepers are on special offer this week.
No.
Buy one, get one free.
No, not
get
from...
your orders in
No,
quickly.
not from this station, they're not. Do not phone this number if you want sleepers. Bos Bekkers. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, brother.
Mm-hmm. Mama Cass! Oh! You know what this is? Keep going.
Goodbye, brother.
Goodbye, brother. Oh, that's there are about 13 people who get that. Series 2 are lost. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hello. All day they've been broadcasting on your show about the police using Oyster cards to track villains, yeah?
On my show?
Not on the news all day.
Right.
Yeah?
I can't really hear you very well. Try and speak clearly.
Yeah, all day on the news on LBC, yeah?
Yes.
They've been broadcasting the fact that the police are using Oyster cards to track villains.
I've not heard that.
Oh, have it. Do they not realise that the criminals actually also listen to the radio and they will now in future use pay cash? Have they not thought of that at all?
Who have not thought of that?
You know, the news people and the police have, released these information.
But it's good. That's partly why we do release that information, is because we're desperate to get any kind of listener, even if they are criminals. So.
Oh right, yeah. Because I myself now, I'll be paying cash when I'm going out to.
You're a very, very naughty young lady. 08709090973. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ow!
Hello.
Ow!
Yes.
Ow!
Can I help you?
Ow!
I'll let you do 2 more of those, and I'm going to cut you off. Oh, no, they went. That's a shame. Line 5 is on the wireless. Nope, bottled it. Can we have line 6? Let's see what line 6 wants. Line 6, you're on the air.
This is Yasser from the Stratford, and this is not a leap year. I don't want to blow my own trumpet because I haven't got one. My name is Yasser, and this is a leap year.
What an odd phone call. Contradicting himself, talking about trumpets. Line 1 is on the wireless.
And this is a leap year.
What an odd phone call. Contradicting himself, talking about trumpets. You're on the radio.
Line 1 is on the wireless. And this is Edited Dear. What an odd phone call. Contradicting.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the radio.
You're on the radio.
Hello, hello. Il peut pleuvoir sur les trottoirs, les boulevards. Il peut pleuvoir sur les trottoirs, les grands boulevards. Moi, je m'en fiche. Il y a la lit auprès de moi. Il peut pleuvoir sur les trottoirs, les grands boulevards. Moi, je m'en fiche. Il y a lit auprès de moi. Hello. Hello.
That is genius. That is genius. Let's have another one if we can. Line 2 is on the wireless. Hello, line 2.
Oh, hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Thank you. I love it when he calls up. He calls up Clive quite often, and neither of us know who that is. Not a regular caller to the station. I love it. Thank you. Let's try one more. Line 3 is on the wireless. Hello, line 3.
Did you find your handyman?
No, in the end, I went to John Lewis, and they're going to come round and do everything for me.
All right, because you could just put a postcard in the window outside Toff's.
Yes.
A little sign.
Yes.
Polish handyman needed.
Yes.
And you got one.
Thank you very much. Good advice. But I went to John... This is the curtains I was going to have fitted. I went to John Lewis. They're going to come round and do it all for me. It's borderline genius. More of your calls and an MP3 after a bit of this.
The presenter of the year.
Thank you. We've been asking you to send in your MP3s, bits and pieces you've made, which is good. And you can keep sending those in on the email, iain@lbc.co.uk. We're going to break the rules once. This has been around for ages, this song. Ages and ages. And I wasn't going to play it. I heard this months ago. But so many people have emailed it in this week. For some reason, I don't know, this weekend, I came in there about 12 people. It's obviously doing the rounds again. Hopefully this is the edited version, otherwise we'll get in very serious trouble. This is the London Underground song. If you've got a computer, you probably heard it. If you haven't got a computer, well, this is how it goes.
Some people might like to get a train to work or driving in a Beamer or a Merc. Some travelling by bus, but I can't be bothered with a fuss today. I gotta take my bike, 'cause once again the tube's on strike. The greedy want extra pay for sitting on their arse all day, even though they earn 30k. So I'm standing here in the pouring rain, where the train, London Underground. They're all lazy, useless, London Underground. They're all greedy, want more with a all they say is please mind the doors, and they learn that on the 2-day course this job could be done by a 4-year-old. They just leave us freezing in the cold. What you smell is what you get. Burger King and sweat. You roast to death in the boiling heat, with tourists treading on your feet and chewing gum on every seat. So don't tell me to mind the gap. I want money back. London Underground. They're all lazy, useless, London Underground. They're all greedy, want more with a la 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 la. La 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 la. The floors are sticky and the seats are damp. Every platform has a but the divers get the day off when we're all late for work again. London Underground. London Underground. Take your Oyster card and shove it up your...
That's by two doctors. They've got... I should plug them, but I can't remember their names, but they've got an album called Fitness to Practice. I've not heard the rest of the album, but that is genius. It is, yes. Well done. Well done for editing that, Agent Chris. I think we've probably only got about 3 or 4 bleeps left in the computer. We might need to stock up on bleeps. Okay, Triple M for the last however long of the show. I don't quite know. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, is that Ian?
Yes, it is.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Ian, let me ask you about Lost.
Yes.
What one are you up to?
I've seen episode 15 of series 2. I know they're taking 2 weeks off in the States.
Okay, now let me ask you something.
Don't give away anything.
I'm not going to give away anything.
Okay.
Let me ask you, how are you getting to see them?
I have a cousin who called Don Lode who sends them to me.
One more point, Ian.
Yes.
Okay. This is about your multi-caller one. You had 12 people on at once.
We had 12 callers on at once, yes, it was a mess.
You need to do more of that.
You want that again?
You need to do more of that.
Oh, man, it was a nightmare.
I nearly crashed my car when I was hearing that. That was so funny. You need to get...
What's your name, my friend?
I'm D from Milton Keynes.
Well, listen, man, we'll try. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll see if we can come up with a reason for doing that tomorrow. Thank you very much. If you missed it, it'll be on a podcast somewhere. It was a mess. And I hope that no one did crash their car. But maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Guess you got a wink off a lady.
Yay, certainly. Aren't I the lucky one? Line number 2 is on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I was just...
Do you want to turn your radio off?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was just phoning up about your, forest thing that you were talking about. Getting rid of all the forest?
Oh, yes, including Nottingham.
You're stupid. Look, if you got rid of the forest, what the trees do is they breathe in oxygen. If you did that, we'd all die.
The trees breathe in oxygen, do they?
Yeah, and they give out...
Right.
No, they breathe in
hang on, whoa. You've just called me stupid, and you said that trees breathe in oxygen.
They breathe in carbon dioxide.
And they breathe out oxygen. Yes, I know, and you're stupid because you got that wrong, and you're stupid because we've already ascertained that they only provide about 3% of the world's oxygen. The rest of it comes from algae on the sea.
So?
Thank you. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. I think he was only half trying to have an argument with me. He just wanted to get on the radio. And that's fine. We can do that. I prefer real arguments, but that's fine. Line 8 is on the wireless.
Hello?
Can you turn your radio off?
Hello. Hello, my name is Andre, and my mum is asking when did you get single? Because my mum wants to like you.
She likes me. I like your mum. Send my love to your mum, will you?
Okay.
Thank you very much. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. I like mums. Line 6 is on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Very well.
Well, it's Ozzy here.
Oh, now be careful.
Okay,
You've sniffed a bit of Lost and you're in.
Yeah, it's about Desperate Housewives.
Okay.
I just want to tell the LBC listeners, the kids do not die, but Rex comes back in life.
Can I just say, Ozzy is has just given away a part of Desperate Housewives. If you don't want to know, erase the last 10 seconds of your life.
It is the important part of Lost.
Well, then, of what? Lost?
Yes. Desperate Housewives.
Okay, well, if you're a fan of Desperate Housewives, turn your radio off now. Ozzy, give it away.
Well, the kids do not die on the 15th episode of Desperate Housewives, but Rex does come back to life.
Wow.
I repeat, Rex does come back to life. And there is one more thing. Yes, sir, I don't like you. Please stop ringing Ian Lee.
Well, that's very naughty. I suspect that may be Yasser. They've got similar voices, haven't they? You can come back... Oh, well, that doesn't work, does it? Line number 2 is on the radio. Hello, line 2. Hello?
You're boring me now. You're boring me now. You're boring me now. You're boring me now. Hello? You're boring me now. 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 You're boring me now.
No, you bottled it! No! Oh, Chris gets so nervous, because I would have sat. That would have been a long one as well. That would have been 3 minutes of that. And I would have sat through that, but you muffed it up, my friend. Line 10 is on the wireless. Hello, line 10.
I'm line 10. Okay, hi.
Hi, you are line 10.
Woo! No, but, I'm a first-time listener.
It's Dr. Adam Kay and Dr. Seaman Biswas did the song.
Who?
So Adam Kay and Seaman Biswas did that song that we just played.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, I really like your show.
Thank you very much.
I really like it, and this is the first time I've heard it, and I found it by accident this morning at about when he was talking about the bears.
The Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, when you heard my show, because I do 2 shows. You heard my show this morning, and you're hearing this one as well.
Yeah, I've been listening to since I heard about the bears this morning. I've been listening.
I was doing because I do the show 10 till 1, and then I do 3 till 6:30, and I was talking about bears this morning, and forests this afternoon.
I've been listening from all day.
Well, that's very kind of you. Apart from when that woman's on. Line number 4 is on the way. The wireless. Hello, line 4.
Maybe it's intuition. Some things you just don't question. Like in your eyes, I see my future in an instant. And there it goes. I think I found my best friend. I know that it might sound more than a little crazy, but I believe I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. Yeah. I knew I loved you before I met you. I have been waiting all my life.
Wasn't that beautiful? Was that Duncan from Blue? Line number 3 is on the wireless. Hello, line 3.
Have you read the book Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson?
No, I haven't. Let us go to line... Oh, Screamer, funny there. Line number 8. Line 8, you're probably the last call of the day.
No, I haven't. Jump over the way.
Oh, Screamer, funny there. You're on the radio?
Probably the last call.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, that album's brilliant, the one by the Doctors.
What's it called?
I can't think, I'm trying to get someone to get it. I'm sitting in my car and it's just behind me. If you
Well, we shall try... Right, we've got to go, but we'll try and find out. See you tomorrow at 3. Bye-bye.